ready to go live, and I think I'll click that. And it's going live. You're live, it says. Live from Dave's basement. It's Thursday night. Jumping over OBS to run my intro. Right there. Alright, I don't know if you guys listen to the radio, but Goodwill has a Halloween commercial out. And it uses my music. My music. It's not like the most popular organ music for Halloween. Toccata in G or whatever it's called. Alright, switching over to Logitech camera and jumping over to my YouTube. So, opening another thing of YouTube, since not everyone watched it, we'll go to my channel.
Who didn't watch it?
I didn't. I didn't have time.
I'll probably say it a couple times.
How long was it? I got
3 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I got most of it.
Not more than 4. Yeah, it was short. You know, on Thursday mornings, on Thursday during the day, sometime I like to put out a little teaser, right? And just get you guys thinking that, hey, we got a game tonight, and usually some chatter will happen because of it. So I like to do that, and I said, well, I'm playing with my YouTube anyway. Let's just go ahead and record something. And then, yeah, it was. I need that practice. There's plenty of room for me to learn on the iMovie space of how.
So you have to have your script written out, and you need to practice a little bit.
Well, we'll see if it comes to that, but I'm not going to write out everything I say. I will say some of the text was straight from the module that I read. So, Thursday night, I have not opened up your recap, but last time we met, if I remember, we went and visited the abbot.
Yep.
Right? Or the young Abbottstein. It didn't sink in. The young Abbottstein. Young Frankenstein. Because I used his image as the avatar. And so it was Olak and Katota and Ruckus all got the cure, the shock treatment. And so was it there? Oh, I think Ruckus has a streak in his hair, and Olak, you have some sort of scar in your beard, and Katota got a little bit of wild magic.
Turn into a plant.
He got a new ability to turn into a plant. Woohoo! That's fun. It could be good for a stealth type of thing, a spy type of thing.
To hide.
Absolutely.
Or just make life more difficult for everybody else.
Yeah.
Don't run away. Oh, he's a plant.
Pick him up. You have to pick him up and carry him.
Taco.
But you're a potted plant.
Yes.
So it's not like a tree appears. It's a potted tree appears.
Right.
Yeah.
I am Groot.
Fair enough. Yes, I agree. So that was pretty much the bulk of last week. We did end.
Did we leave there and then we went back to the inn or something?
Then we went back to the inn and we found the inn was crowded. It's busy. Business is booming. Business is booming because of the great raven hunt. And everyone's going out looking for the ravens. And their capacity. They went and we told them to go ahead and find some help, right? And I think we spent a little bit of time while they were looking for some new help.
Right.
And then because it was so crowded, and you had a room already at the Blue Water Inn in Vallaki, you decided to go back to Vallaki and spend the night there, as I recall. So, this, as you spend the night in Blue Water Inn, and this is what I kind of did in my video. So, some of you had your typical restful evening of sleep. 3 of you had new to you unrestful evening of sleep. So Katota, Ulak, and Ruckus, you toss and turn throughout the evening. You do get a full rest though. And as you, when you wake up, your dreams are filled with that beautiful person, not so beautiful anymore, and tormenting. Right in the side of this is plugs.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just hearing noises.
Yeah, I asked her for creepy music, and it gave me creepy Halloween music. Oh, Alexa, turn on all of the basement lights. Turns on all lights. Basement lights. Alexa, turn on the basement lights. There we go. And yes, these colored lights, as you walk in the other room, you can see that the shade, the color is different.
Hey, Wes, turn around. Did you see that?
Oh, I did not.
There's a little button on it, it'll scream at you. So on my pool table, I have a skeletal on its neck behind its left ear. And Glenn walks in, and he's got jeans and a full-length shirt. What, did you go into the office today?
I've been in the office for all-day meetings for the last 3 days. Woo!
Wow, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Usually I come here, it's like, oh, we have people. And I was like, I've been around people for 3 days straight.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about it anymore.
No.
It's behind the desk somewhere.
I
There's
live
a
very
very small button.
Because you don't know where I'm working anymore.
We are live on YouTube. Right? We are live on YouTube right now.
I don't answer no. Got news for her and you.
Yeah, right.
We are live on YouTube. Woohoo! Yeah.
And there's anybody watching?
Give us a pack.
It's not new. It's 2 years old, but
Give us a 2-year-old pack.
new to you.
I was wondering if that was going to be the silver dragon we see today.
For the record, write it down. Noel would like to find a silver dragon. Hope it's on your side.
Noel wants to find a silver dragon?
Noel, I said Noel. Yeah, that's a minute to the record.
It would be great if we had a silver.
Well, there's a silver dragon sitting at the
Metal
entrance to
dragons
this
are good
place.
dragons.
And I wouldn't be surprised it comes to life.
Yeah, since you're all here, maybe we can go ahead and run that. So, open up a paradox. Go into a paradox here. If I run my video I created while streaming
YouTube?
Days, imaginations, Dark Queen Ascension, Adventures in the Road. You wake early in the morning in the town of Lockheed in the room that you rented in the Blue Water Inn. Early, abnormal for many of the group.
Yeah.
After a long night's restless sleep, also new to many of you. After eating the pies, from some of you, the evening was particularly unrestful as your dreams were not what you had become accustomed to over the last few days. It's early in the morning, and you pull yourself out of bed and you make your way down to the Blue Water Inn, to the cafe where they're serving a assortment of dried meats, dried cheeses, and a weak, watered down ale. You have your breakfast, you have your gear, and you check out the Blue Water Inn for your day as you are prepared to make your adventure to Arcane Deflection. Take the old spalched road out of town as you come custom. It's the same path you take as if you were going back to the Owlbear Inn. As you head to the west, you see the cross path to the south, a sign that says Argenbostholt. You take the road and down a dark path that's less traveled. The trees crowd you on either side. The air is dense, thick with mist, clouds thick above. The sun just barely a globe of light. The mist is heavy, you're damp from the mist as you walk, slosh through this muddy path through the woods. High above the river valley juts a quiet promontory upon which looms a creepy old mansion. Its turrets capped with fairy tale cones, its towers lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure has collapsed, as has part of the roof, but the rest appears intact. A dark octagonal tower rises above the surrounding architecture. Out of the fog comes a distant peal of thunder, quickly accompanied by the howling of wolves in the woods below. The house stands silent, seeming like the fossilized remains of some long dead thing smoked on the mountainside.
Why is that?
Perched atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube granite is a moss-covered statue of a dragon. Its wings tucked close to its body. The statue looks east toward the mansion.
That's demonic, Dave.
Fog makes it hard to see the dragon's features from a distance. But close inspection reveals that it's a silver dragon of noble bearing. The spiny frill cracked and broken in many places. The statue is 10 feet tall, but looks much more imposing perched on the granite rock.
All right. So that was much practice and a substitute for my teaser text message of
To be
the.
wary of
Oh,
you
boy.
ready to agree.
That's not us. Close that down. That is us. And we jump over to the foundry, and we jump over to Argenbostholt.
There was a statue of a silver dragon, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Seemingly.
Seemingly.
So here we have our party,
Gotta love the weasel words.
and I have some. Here's another picture that was a little bit bigger here. Actually, this picture doesn't have it on its pedestal, on its stone platform.
Oh, he's a lead dragon.
And this one, there's that picture again.
We have already have experience with statues of creatures that are neither alive nor dead. So
Did we drag the burgomaster's son along or not?
I assume you did not. Every time I tried to coax you into doing it, you said no. So
Did we bring her?
I assume you brought
Yeah.
Irina. Did anyone take the time to level her up?
Were we supposed to lever her up?
I didn't know anything about it.
Did you level her up with?
She was leveled up to level 2, but we haven't actually done it in the thing.
Right.
I just have it noted that she was eligible to go to level 2.
I
No.
thought she was gonna level herself.
Can we even do that?
Well, I was going to let you guys control how you level her up.
The pop-up banner on D&D Beyond is frighteningly replayable. Curse of Strahd is the perfect spooky season annual tradition.
How fitting.
That our campaign end.
Is it an annual tradition if it takes a year to play?
Well, yeah.
It could be an annual tradition.
Let's start over.
Yeah, we'll see. Annual because you keep getting started. That's great. Yeah. So there's Argenbostholt, and our characters have come up the path. Path clears, opens up to the statue of the silver dragon. If we were to put in some sort of marching order, let's just go from blowing. You see this statue, right? And and we're all coming in from back here, right?
Okay.
Where would you be in the marching order, or what would you do when you saw it?
Well, being the cleric, I probably wouldn't be in the front. We have warriors. We have warriors, don't
Is
we?
there a map I'm supposed to be seeing?
Right
Yeah, I'm
now.
not seeing it either.
Yeah, all I'm seeing is the map right now.
So what am I not doing?
But I would think Varinka is usually going to be in the lead.
Break is the closest thing that we have.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, really.
Actually, we've got a cleric.
I'm not a cleric's not a tank.
Yeah, they're
Clerics
very
are warriors.
Yeah, they're fighters. They got shields. They got heavy armor.
So I mean, I could be up towards the front, I guess. I don't.
They can be.
But I've also got the healing too. Although someone's trying to not show that he also has.
How's that? Did that change anything?
Ooh,
Nope.
No.
Nada.
No.
Casey Christian now.
No. That should have worked.
They're on the map. That's just being paused.
That shouldn't matter.
Oh wait.
Yeah, well, did it?
Well, the pause is gone now, but we don't have this view yet.
You don't have this view yet.
didn't pull them to.
What am I doing
Yeah, they're
wrong?
still on the Barovian map.
Yeah, to-
Oh, that's the problem. I haven't activated the view yet. And now, there you go. Now I'll pull it over.
Alright, hold on.
That'll-
There's two.
Hey.
And Leonard's still stuck.
There we are.
Okay.
Leonard's still stuck.
If we zoom out a little bit, we can see.
What is going on with your computer? Is it dusty on that surface?
That's what he keeps it under his litter box.
Well, no, not exactly, but it's close to the litter box.
I feel like everything.
The two things he loves, no. He loves his cats. He doesn't love his computer. If you know that.
We know that.
Not sure.
What's to the love?
So, a little bit. We said Rico would probably be out front,
I would be with Irina.
and Irina would be shortly after you, because whether she can tank or not, she'd be interested in it.
I'll be right behind him, I guess. We don't want the wild magic, and do we want him behind us either?
Do you want to?
Do we want him? Period. Yeah, that's a good question.
I'd be like dead center, so like if anything happens, it takes everybody out.
Of course.
So let's get out of this.
I would definitely tell you to be careful of Irina. She's you stay away from your big fireballs from her. We might be able to take some of that, but she can't take any of that.
So the fog makes it hard to see the dragon's features from the distance, but close inspection reveals that it's a silver dragon and noble bearing.
And it looks like the size is big, but not like big.
Yeah, well, it's not a life size.
That's the scale.
When
Yeah.
you
It's
say
not
it's
life size.
similar in size to owlbear.
Bigger. I'd say bigger than that. Yeah.
Do we want to detect magic on it? I'm suspicious.
That's a good idea.
You know, sit here for 10 minutes, you can cast it.
I'm in no hurry to go in that place.
Yeah, one of us can cast it.
I don't know that I have detect magic.
How about two people stay? One person will watch going to do his ritual, and the rest of us can
I don't know that I have detect magic.
I have it.
poke around, or Varenka, or whoever's going to do it.
So
So is that the consensus? Is to spend 10 minutes?
Rinka is going to sit here and do 10 minutes, and when you're going to stay with them or no?
Sure.
All right, and then the rest of you.
I might poke around and look, just
I
not.
charge the stairs.
You charge the stairs.
Oh dear. I guess I'll have to write over.
And then,
I'm
or are you going to charge the door?
No, I'm just to the stairs.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I put my guy where I want.
Yeah, I know. I tried to help and ended up not helping. One of the hard things is it can be hard to grab one guy. Ruckus, Strider boldly declares he runs up there, so we'll give him that. And
Could you just try to?
Olak said he would follow him. Ruckus, you see them run past, and what do you do?
I'm good where I am.
Right there?
Yep.
And how about Ta?
I mean, if they're charging, I'm charging.
All right. So let's go. So 2 is the main entrance. Flagstone steps flanked by stone railings climb to a landing in front of a pair of tall wooden doors with rusted iron bands and knockers shaped like small dragons. Carved into the lintel above the entrance is the word Argenbostolt.
Okay, well, we can't go too far.
No.
And as you stand in front of the door, you hear a click, an audible click. You have one action. What are you doing right now?
Run.
One action.
My favorite track.
One action.
I'm going back.
You back up where? You
dive.
dive back to here.
I'm hitting the dirt.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, I would
So-
drop prone and try to use the stairs as cover.
Drop prone. Drop prone.
Ruckus,
Drop
I'm
prone.
Turn to a potty plant.
You turn into a body plant. Bam!
Hey, Glenn.
You wait 1 second, 2 seconds. From Barinka, as you're doing your dispel magic stuff, you hear come from the statue.
Okay, do I see anything?
It is like there was some release of air.
But I don't see dust or...
You don't see. Maybe a little swirl. If there was mist around, you saw that mist kind of. Yeah, but it wasn't very powerful. It was like someone exhaling in the cold.
Oh, I first thought it was something just open. Like, a seal broken. So I'm thinking, where's the seal?
Yeah. Well, you're on the
Wrong side.
wrong side of it. Yeah.
So I see something around the...
Yeah, you hear it more than anything, right? But for you guys that dove out of the way on the ground,
Did you hear that?
nothing happened.
Do I have to roll for this? I heard it.
You heard it. Yeah, I just gave it to you. So we'll go back to Strider.
All right.
You want us to roll this shit, so we-
No.
All right.
You're not lying on the ground next to the potty plant.
So I will get up. That's,
Yeah, you can get up and go back there if you want.
well, what I want to do is I want to go to here, the top step before the landing.
Yeah.
So one higher. There we go. And I want to look. I want to do either my stuff. Investigation. Of
Are you going to be poking around on the ground, or are you just going to be looking?
I'm going to be looking.
Yeah, that's perception.
Okay, perception. Excellent. So I would like to do a perception check to see if I can see, like,
Yep.
detect the edges around a trip plate or
And
something along.
I'm going to say that Olak is right there helping you, so go ahead and roll with advantage.
Awesome.
I assume that's fair.
Yeah.
15.
15. Yeah, it's not so hard. You knew where you stood, and you knew where you were when you that one of these stone tiles depressed, and you could see the outline of it is a little bit darker, a little bit clearer than the rest.
All right. Do I see any more like that in that
What?
space?
So that one is that way because you stepped on it; it went down and up. Could there be others?
Right.
I suppose there could be.
Okay. But do I see any others with dark edges like that one?
No. I'll just say no.
Okay. All right. All right.
Well, shall we carry on?
Sure.
I feel like we're in the upside down. This music.
It's one of the definitely is. All right. And so you open the doors.
But suppose I should start.
Before I do that, before we do that, I would like to take a closer look at the door knockers. I want to see if there's like wires or anything that would be like another trigger.
After stepping on that, you're a little leery of traps, and that certainly makes sense.
Okay.
You do your inspection. There's no indication. I mean, you're not even going to roll for it.
Okay.
There's no indication that it's trapped.
Okay.
Like I said, the door knocker is in the shape of those small dragons.
Right. Okay.
You think we try knocking?
No, this place is supposedly abandoned, and we're supposed to be clearing it out so that he can do his renovations. I mean, we're doing our job,
That's right.
and to the best of our knowledge, there should be nobody in there. Now, that's not to say that there couldn't be someone there squatting, but
Well, I mean, we never got proof of ownership, but
Well, he made no indication that he owned it either.
oh, why did I think?
Well, it's abandoned, right?
Okay.
It's. I don't know that. It's owned by Strahd. Everything's owned by Strahd.
sure everything is open. Yeah,
Well-
we're renovating it for Strahd, so. Alright, let's open the door.
We're opening the door.
You're opening the door. All right, let's open the door.
I
And
try to turn myself back into a.
Back to myself.
I'm gonna end up carrying you around like baby Groot in a pot.
Yeah, except it's probably larger.
and you make your way in. I might assume. You open the door. First of all, you open the door and you look in, and let's see what you see here. The room feels like a king's tomb. Grand staircases lead up to stone balconies held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a noble man in silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. 6 sets of double doors leads from this foyer. Along the walls, displayed on marble pedestals, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. A 4th bust and its pedestal have been knocked over, and the shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders. So Ta or Olak, you're right in front. I think I heard Ta, you're going to move up?
I'm a plant.
He's a plant. Can I change back or not?
Can I change back?
Oh, well, that's a charisma check, isn't it? No, you can't.
A gentle breeze.
So how big of
You
a
feel
plant
at
is
one
he?
with the universe.
He's a medium
I'm
size.
thinking, like, you know when you go to
A
like
small
a
hibiscus?
business,
Yeah,
you
they
see
got-
like a potted tree
Yeah.
out front.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind
All
of
right.
like that. You know, a pretty big
So-
sized pot. And
So I'll pick it up and I will walk it. I'm going to walk it, but I'm going to try to follow exactly where these guys step so I don't trigger anything that they didn't already walk over.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm kind of following behind them carrying a plant, I guess. But yeah, kind of off the side so I can at least still see what's going on.
Okay.
I'll step through and see if anything explodes in my face.
Yeah. Well, you're all going to make your way in, correct?
Yes.
All right. So go ahead and Strider and Olak, why don't you put yourself where you want? All right. And we're going to put these guys right inside the door.
Sure, and I put potted plant down right there.
Right in the corner where it'd be nice, decorative.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, that's where a potted plant. Oh, come on, guys.
oh, it's snapping, I think. Or not?
Shouldn't.
Okay.
All right. Meanwhile, back at the statue.
I'm interrupted with my spell, so I'm immediately going to go around to the front, and the first thing I want to do is make a insight into that dragon being
Yeah.
animus.
Animated. Yeah.
Right, if there's
Yeah.
any life,
Sure.
like what I saw now.
Perception check.
Can I do an insight check?
Intimidated.
Yes, you may.
I'm looking for the soul.
Yes.
Into the soul.
Yep.
Statue.
As he does that, Loin, where would you like to go? They move around to the front. Would you like to move around to the front?
Oh, we're at the back of it?
So
I go around to the
his spell got interrupted, and he decided not to continue with it.
Okay. I'm going to circle it. I'm trying to do a...
You kind of go around the edge.
You see me peer into its soul. Would you like to help me?
I have a better perception than you
How
do.
would he help you?
I don't know.
You could each do it. You could each do it, but in this, I don't know how we can help you.
Yeah.
Well, I have a higher perception.
So I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at it.
Go ahead and roll your insight
I
check.
already did.
It wasn't good, I take it.
What's the enemy?
What you know is there was something happened and no one died. Right? And you know that.
Yeah. I rolled a 2.
All right. Why don't you give me a history check while you're at it?
Now that I rolled better. Yeah. Yep. That's a 20.
Yeah. So you know that
22.
silver dragons are not evil. They're usually lawful, good type of creatures. That's what.
So it's more like a gargoyle type entity
Guardian.
here.
But yet there was a noise,
Right.
and you don't know exactly what happened. You did notice that there was a noise. Just as that noise was happening, everyone dove for the ground. So, Gloin, back to you.
And there's a pot. A plant. There's a pot of plant.
My computer is not working. Of course, I
You need to-
just did an update.
Yeah, you can dismiss that thing too. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Well, I keep clicking on things and nothing happens.
I gotta tell you, I like my Alienware computer. Oh, it's so fast, intuitive.
Let when you're back.
Yeah.
No more dotted
Yeah.
matrix code.
My work computer, after a year and a half of being plugged in, suddenly the battery doesn't work very well. Imagine that.
I never unplugged mine.
It says it has 4 hours left, and then
Well, I never unplugged mine, so that might be.
My laptop's only set to charge to 80.
So I'm just observing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do an insight check on that
I think you're doing perception.
perception
On what?
on the statue.
On the statue? Okay. Go ahead.
Well, I can't get my screen up, but I think I have a +8 on perception.
Wow. Okay.
Or is it insight?
who are you going?
Yeah.
See if I can find you.
I have you.
I did insight. I was
Gloin,
looking into the soul of the.
your wisdom is a 20, so that'd be a +4.
Yeah, here I finally came up. So perception is +0. Insight is what?
No. For Gloin, perception is +8.
There you go.
There you go.
Instinct is +8.
My numbers are all off.
Are you in the wrong character?
Yes, I'm in the wrong character.
Roll me a die.
You know why? Because I did that.
Figure it out after we roll a die.
13.
All right. So your insight, is that what we were trying to do?
I
Or-
did. He was doing perception.
You were doing perception. So what you perceive as you're looking at this, you see Katota over there, not Katota, Varinka studying and kind of gazing and trying to figure out what this thing's all about. And you look at it and you can see the outline around its jaw seems to be darker, like clear, like it's recently moved.
So I have a +8 on both insight and perception. So
Nice.
that was a 21.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty good tell. You see that line from 10 feet down.
So
You would also see, I don't know if there's an script,
so I can perceive that the jaw, that looks like the jaw has moved.
had moved.
Had moved recently. Which is the only thing with that noise. So something.
What?
So do we know that those guys, they never did told us that they stepped on something.
No, but you saw
You
them
saw
drop
them all
them.
dive from the ground, and a pot of plant appeared.
Something's, I already said that I'm suspicious of this statue, and I'm just more suspicious
Yeah.
now.
Something's going on in this
People
building.
screaming in the
Something is
background.
going on with this statue. I don't think it's a statue.
All right, would you like to move on, or are you going to stay here with the statue?
I'm going to stay here with Varinka.
I'm gonna move into that.
So the
But
three-
I think we should stay together.
Okay.
We've never been here. We don't know what to. What's
We
here,
might
what's
have that
not here?
statue following us.
As you approach the door, you see the doors are open. Do you just march yourself in?
Well,
I'm
that's
going to
what.
summon my echo, by the way.
Sure.
Just whenever.
Do we see the indentation of the one that went down?
Are you looking for it?
Actually,
Of course,
I
I'm
think that's the
perceiving.
wrong
I'm
one.
doing perception all the way in
That's
on
the
this
wrong-
thing. My God, I'm
That's
getting a little nervous here.
And instead of echoing yourself, you echo Irina.
Our souls must be twins linked.
Probably.
Don't tell Strut.
Everyone make
time with Strahd's girl.
a
That's not
wisdom check as you. So, Varinka, Gloin, and Irina.
Natural 20.
Yeah. All right. So you all walk through and you see the places where it went down. The brick the stone that went down.
Yeah.
You avoid it as you make your way in.
Can I just shake my head? Keep walking. How could you miss that?
They walked right into a trap tonight.
Now you walk in, Varinka, and to your right is an oddly out of place potted plant.
Potted trees.
Potted tree.
Who puts a tree inside the building?
A
And
derelict
Ruckus.
building.
as
Boy, is that a ficus?
A derelict, dusty building, and there's this nice brand new plant sitting there.
as you come in,
Oh,
Go-
dragon appears.
on the wall
Dear.
is the shadow of a dragon, and it flows along the wall across. And you know how a shadow kind of folds around things
Right.
to all the way to this roll, and it's approaching Olak.
Oh dear.
And it's and where its eyes would be should be a void to the wall behind it. They're actually red before it sinks into the wall and disappears.
Okay, we have going to that room.
I think that's the room we should go into.
Yeah.
Everyone else saw that, right?
I'm assuming we all did.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm going to approach
I'll
that
tell
door.
Irina stay close to me or my echo, and I'll point to the echo.
Olak, you go up to the door.
Yeah, I guess I'll go to this door because I wouldn't really know which room.
Well, you
I
know.
wouldn't know
Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't know. So it's either this
Yeah.
door or the left or the door to the right.
People are closer to the one, so I'll go to the one to the right and assume other people go to the one on the left.
Okay. And you open the door.
I will wait until someone gets to the other door so we can open them at the same time, in case they go to the same spot. Unless they take
I
forever to
see.
get there, then I'll just
Yeah,
go.
you go to the door and you look at Ruckus,
Okay.
and you go up to oh, come on, right tool for the job. You walk up to the door. All right, you look at each other and you go 1, 2, 3.
I'm like opening and stepping aside. I'm like,
Okay.
No, I'm
Understood.
opening and stepping in.
okay.
There we go.
All right, understood. Delete.
Well, I guess that's assuming it's opening towards me.
Wrong computer.
If it's
Let's see. It opens into the room.
okay, so I guess I would then. But I'm not just going to stand in the middle of the doorway to get.
Right. He's
I'm
opening and but getting out.
opening
Leaning
cautiously
back.
to the side.
All right. So Olak, you open and step in. Ruckus, you open and step to the side.
There you go.
All right.
So that
We'll
whatever it is
start
can hit
with-
Strider.
We'll start with Olak. Bring it. All right. It's a kitchen, right? But oh no! It's not a kitchen. It's wine storage.
Yeah.
5
We got the
barrels.
mother load.
5 barrels lie in wooden braces along
That'll help
the
you
walls
sleep at
of this
night.
dark, moldy storage room.
Oh, the liquor cabinet. Party.
Alright, well, this seems good for future reference. So I'll just do a quick pass through to make sure there's nothing
Yeah. So you
interesting or if there's any, like,
Incorporeal
ways to
dragon.
get out of here.
you get to there, and just as you round the corner,
You were beset by it. No.
A rat the size of an elephant. Oh, couldn't find.
Oh dear.
a dark elf is is standing there, and with his back to it. And as you go there, he puts his spear up to your throat, and he looks at you, and
Accusatory.
who are you? What are you doing here?
Olak, we were hired to clear out the castle so it can be renovated. Who are you? We were told it was empty.
Who I am is no matter to you. Are you here by yourself?
No.
And who are you with?
Adventurers.
Adventurers. Tell me, adventurers, what business have you at this place?
The Burgermaster of Valaki sent us.
Give me a...
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. You're being truthful. So it's not intimidation. It is persuasion. Give me a persuasion check.
And he's not a dwarf, so this is gonna go badly.
Why would that matter?
Because he is wrong.
Oh, dwarves believe each other better.
I think something like that.
That's a 7.
I swear I'm
A
above
7.
weird.
And he just steps forward and kind of pushes. He's not trying to hurt you, but he's intimidating. And he says, "I'm looking for a young girl. You wouldn't know where she is.
You're gonna have to be way more specific than that.
A young Vastani has gone missing."
Another one? That seems to have a problem with.
A young Vastani has gone missing, and we went looking for her. And I've been searching this part of Barovia, and we have not yet found her. I've been stuck in this castle for a number of days.
Oh, we've already found her.
I was gonna say, is that the one we found?
Yeah.
But we're not there. It's Olak's.
Olak wasn't there for that either.
We told the story. I'm sure we told you the story.
Maybe. Okay, sure. I guess I was watching you then, so. Vistani went missing 5 days ago.
Give me a history check.
I'm decent at those. I don't have disadvantage from the bad night's sleep, do I?
No. You're cured. You're cured from your pie ailment.
Alright, that's a 19.
Yeah. So you remember hearing a story of a missing Vistani girl named Arabelle. You would recall the story that the rest of the party told you.
Was the girl we found with the guy in the boat?
Yeah.
At the beginning.
trunk.
Okay.
Yeah. But apparently this guy doesn't know that.
Okay.
Was her name Arabelle?
Way back at the beginning, right?
And he eyes you with distrust. It says, "How do you know that name?"
Well, before I answer that, what's your interest in her?
She is a Vistani, and we are protectors of the Vistani, servants of Vistani, of the Vistania.
Is he seeming trustworthy?
Do an insight check.
That's an 8.
Yeah. Well, he is obviously he's not Vistani, right? Vistani are gypsy-looking characters. This and human. This guy's an elf, dark-skinned. Now, based on your good history check, you might have heard the story of the dark elves that were living around the Vistani, right? And so his story holds up.
Okay. So yeah, the coincidentally, the group of adventurers I'm with helped find her a few days ago and returned her to her people. So I'm sorry to say, you probably could have gone home a while ago.
Bring me to your party. Let me see. And I will judge for myself if I can believe you.
I will.
Sure.
So-
You're just out here.
It's
I'll try to direct my
slowly.
voice to let people know that people are coming.
He's got his spear to your back.
Shh.
All right. While this is happening, Ruckus,
Yes.
you open the door, and waiting for an explosion to happen, which, let's see what happens. Well, you can't see into the room, right?
I just kind of shut the door open and stood aside just in case it was something.
Yeah, so you open the door, and nothing happens.
Okay. I will look into the room.
You step back, you kind of peek around the corner, and you see wood paneling. The wood paneled den has been ransacked. So you can see.
This room is
you can. Yeah, exactly.
still 30 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, you see a broken pot there. Its furnishings have been tossed about. A cold hearth dominance. Right here, you can see that this is a fireplace.
Okay. I'm particularly interested in the walls and the ceiling. If there's a shadow of a dragon around.
Yeah. So let's finish the description. A cold, dark hearth dominates the west wall between two narrow windows. Standing upright against the north wall is a sarcophagus made of black wood with a queen's effigy carved into its lid. You see broken chairs, overturned ottomans, smashed oil lamps.
So someone's been in here and busted up the place, but the sarcophagus still looks like it's intact?
And do they put... Yeah, so this must be the sarcophagus here. Yeah.
Okay. And no shadow dragon on the wall?
You don't see one.
Okay. Maybe flew up the chimney. I'll step into the room, I guess. See.
We'll start there.
Okay.
A little change of tone, huh?
I'll snoop around the fireplace a little more. Just anything special?
So you go to stand in front of the fireplace and into flames. And inside the fire, you see the shape of a dragon. His wings outfold its head. And, dragons have a distinctive shape, and this is very similar to the shadow that you saw cross through the room. I thought I had a picture.
That's your response. I'm like,
Here you go. There you go.
I'm into
Weather.
wind, and weather, and fire, and kind of stuff. That's pretty cool.
Roll initiative.
Oh, crap.
Right up until then.
Yeah.
I'm not into it now.
Oh, that's neat. Unnatural 20.
Yeah. So you have a turn.
Is it like coming out towards me?
It has appeared in the fireplace.
Okay.
You hear the rushing whoosh
Yeah. I heard a
of a
whoosh.
fireball.
Nice.
Veronica, what do you do?
Duck.
Get out. Run, Veronica, run.
I guess I will at least. I'm fascinated by it, but I'll at least try to step to the side. So if it's going to explode out of the room or something, I'm not in its
There.
direct.
I clicked the show player, so now maybe Ken can see it.
Oh, nice.
No, not really.
So where do you
Not
stop?
when you're at 10 feet
Further
from it.
further north.
Further north. Here.
Yeah.
Next to the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Further.
That makes that's a great idea.
Cutting off your only escape.
And its head tracks with you as you move that way, and it goes. My nights have fallen into darkness. My nights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light they have lost. And weird music plays in the background.
Yeah.
Oddly,
Show
not
them-
in tone with the scene.
I'm sounding celebratory now.
Show them the light if you can.
My nights have fallen into darkness. Save them if you can. Show them the light they have lost.
They have lost. Interesting.
And with that, it disappears.
Interesting. I had this weird pirate song stuck in my head. I
Irina
heard it.
tugs on you, pokes your shoulder, and points to the room where she saw a flash of light.
All right, I'll tell her to stand way behind us, and I'll run up to the.
I think I missed her introduction.
wall.
She's just a regular commoner. She doesn't have any
No,
special
she's
powers
the
or anything.
girl.
I know, but she
she's
doesn't
a
have...
level 2
Fighter.
Okay.
Assuming you didn't change your class.
Okay. So she can
No.
handle herself a little, but she's not like...
And you tell her to say, she didn't say.
She's an eager beaver.
She is definitely eager, and she stays a little bit further back, but nah, not like what you were wanting. So you come to the door, and you didn't. The light is the light.
Stay next to her.
Yeah, the light died down.
Ruckus, you okay?
Yeah.
What was that flash?
That came from the fireplace. It was a vision of a fiery dragon. It spoke to me and said something about finding its knights that have fallen into darkness and show them the light.
Something happened at that statue outside. Show them the light. We didn't see any light.
Maybe
What
that
knights?
that
What's the story of this castle? Wasn't there something about knights of something in somewhere?
The night.
Paladins were reported
Oh,
to have set up shop in the castle, but no, we didn't hear what happened to them. Just that they weren't there anymore.
So maybe that's what it's talking about. So these paladins are probably knights of this dragon.
Maybe the shadows are those knights in darkness.
Give me 3.
I rolled one earlier and it was 22.
All right, was that your next one?
Yeah, the next one was.
All right, so you, while this is happening, you pop back into form if you choose to.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone's gonna carry you around, why?
Turning very far.
Thanks for bringing me inside, by the way.
And so you reanimate,
you're facing the wall.
transform. What would you like to do?
What are those little nooks?
Yeah, they're nooks where you might put an armchair, and they've got these little slits of. Actually, they're probably murder holes, right? The defensive spots where they're probably windows, but they're obviously spaces where someone could go and put up a defensive front.
Okay. Well, let's go opening doors because nothing bad happens when you open doors, right?
You want to go to the south here?
That's me.
Oh, what door would you like to open?
Yeah, I'll open that one.
This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you open the door,
The delayed fireball goes off.
and what you see is massive amounts of spider webs, and right in front of you is a spider the size of your fist, and it scurries away.
Spiders are
But
good.
you can see other spiders.
They catch flies and bugs.
It's true. People.
My first thought was fireball, but
Not a potted
but
plant.
then I hear Gloin's voice in my head. Spiders are good.
Yeah.
They eat insects, and you know, if you have a spider, how big did you say it was?
That spider was the size of your fist. But you look
Size
out
of your
there,
fist?
there's more out there.
Well, if there's spiders that big, they're probably eating insects that are that big.
Small ones.
So you
Or small
see,
rodents.
let's say
So
somewhere in here, the web goes from the top of wall that's probably 10 feet tall down to the ground and kind of filling that triangle. And in the middle of it is something like wiggling in the middle of a web. And a spider actively kind of wrapping it up.
and there might be mama spider somewhere.
On top.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna
5,
close
4.
these doors
You close the door back up.
and back up.
And you back up into Katota, or into Strider booth.
What'd you see?
How do you feel about spiders?
Well, onesie twosie maybe not so bad, but I'm getting the impression is if you backed away, there's got to be more than one or
How do you
two.
feel about spiders?
Yeah, not my first choice. What was the
Yeah.
condition of the room?
To be spiders.
Full of
Spiders.
Well, you all know That's the third of the building that's been collapsed. You would have saw that walking up.
Okay, all right. Wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
so
I was
That's
on
the
approach.
construction crew's problem.
Exactly.
They said clear out the
Exterminator,
building.
then construction crew.
They said clear out the inside of the building that is outside of the building that is not part of our job.
Nice.
You were for protection.
That's right.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
of the whole crew. So that would be part of your job description.
We can take
To
care
make
of
it safe for construction. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's a large open space. We could fireball that. That'd be all right.
Yeah, and the building's absolutely made of stone.
Yeah.
So
We'll just have.
Yeah, but not. Don't have to do it. Don't have to waste your fireball just yet.
Well, no. I'm just saying, in due course, we can flash nuke the whole spot.
Yes.
But we just let the spiders know dinner is in the building.
Dinner is in the building. Now.
Yeah.
Well, you're the one that stuck your head through the door.
Spiders don't eat potted plants. So.
You
Yo,
don't have to be the
want me to bank on
fastest.
that?
You just have to be faster than the other guy.
Yeah, the story of my life.
I'm gonna slow as gazelle.
All right, Gloin. What are you doing during all this? You heard something talking in this room right here with a flash of light.
So did I hear Ruckus's response to Varenka? So I move up to close to the girl. Yeah.
Right there. Good enough?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard all that.
So I'm knights. And then I had said something in general. I remember a story that we were told about knights, and someone has responded, paladins or something in somewhere, and so we need to follow that. Maybe this is where they were at, because I don't remember specifically about that.
And about then, Olak comes out of the door with kind of his hands up like this. And somebody's behind him.
Ooh, Olak, you found a friend!
Hopefully, friend. Just a stranger we hadn't met yet. This is... You never told me your name.
That's correct.
What's your name, stranger?
Everybody, I'd like you to meet. That's correct.
Yep. Person who is keeping his name a secret for now.
Sorry to be named later.
Says he's been looking for, what's her name? The girl you guys found.
Oh, Arabelle? Yeah, we
The
found
blocky girl. Yeah, her.
her on that lake north of, what was it?
Nice.
Lake of Falaki. It was north of Falaki.
Yes, I hear your story. And he kind of jabs, not to hurt you, but just to let you know he's still there. He says, in your ear, nice and slow and take me to the door. Do you comply?
Yeah, sure. You could just walk out.
Yeah, well, he doesn't trust you guys. He doesn't know if you're friend or foe.
So what do you want, stranger?
Be peaceful.
And he just kind of makes his way, stays behind Olak.
I'm just making sure to stay as far away from Brink and
Yeah.
as possible.
And he
then
just
we can-
eyes you with distrust. And okay, that's fine. Stay right there. And he moves himself around you. All right, now he feels a little bit safer with the door to his back, and so he can run if he needs to. And he says, "My name is Savid. S-A-V-I-D. David with the S. Savid. I am of the Dusk Elves that live amongst the Vistani. We are looking for a young girl."
Yeah, we've already
Well,
found
it seems she's been found.
There wasn't 2 girls missing, were there?
Not that I know
No,
of.
no, it's been a few days, and I've been searching this.
They didn't lose Arabelle again, did they?
You could.
Why would you think she'd be here?
You could describe her or her mother
Well,
or something to try
yeah,
to prove that
We
you
were
actually found
searching
her.
for her,
Oh.
and I was attacked by those living plants. You don't have any living plants. They were throwing thorns at me and chased
Where?
me, and I sucked refuge in here. Did you see any on your way in?
They were outside?
They were outside. I was searching the forest along the river, and
No, we didn't run into those.
in one of those, I swear, it must be one of those
Never heard
yester
of 'em.
witches that animated those plants.
Told you we should kill them.
We didn't kill him?
No.
No, we left him at the vineyard.
Oh, yeah.
You say that she's been found then?
Oh, yeah, several days ago. We found her.
Very well.
Hey, what do you know of this place?
What do I know of this place?
You've obviously been searching here, which is a pretty brave thing to begin with.
Smart.
Ooh, no flattery, all right.
You must really think much of
Yes.
Arabelle.
Well, this is
Figured
one
we
of
need one.
this is the next closest structures from Valaki along the river. It made sense if someone were to hide, they might seek refuge here.
So I brought a large bottle of strawberry rhubarb. It's in the bottom shelf. I thought I'd better get it drank because it's read November 2018.
So,
Strawberry
save it
rhubarb.
continues.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I've been here for over 400 years,
Yep.
and this building was built for the Order of the Silver Dragon. Agamvos himself, in human form, orchestrated the construction.
Are these the knights?
Are these where? You see one?
Were there knights here?
Oh yes, in the day when Argavos first came to Barovia, many noble men, lawful men, came and fell into his order to protect from what they said was the evil of the Amber Temple.
Amber Temple.
Heard that one before too.
Yeah, that's down in the south, I think.
So, in human guys, this noble dragon led a group of knights, which we were called the Order of the Silver Dragon. They gave shelter to refugees who came from the valley to escape Strahd's army. Strahd's soldiers slew the dragon, destroyed the order, and sacked the mansion.
Of course we did.
Of course they did, yeah.
We normally avoid this mansion, believing the dragon's ghost haunts it. Maybe you've seen the shade,
Yes.
but the shade hasn't bothered me. Those damn thornies.
Did they come in?
No, the thornies. Assume no, the thornies have not come in. And he looks over to Strider and Kutota. You might want to stay clear of the south wing,
Which is that way?
which is the bottom of the map.
The bottom of the map?
Yeah, that's the sound.
Okay.
Spiders.
And why is that?
Did he eat spiders?
I just want to see if he confirms that.
There's the evil is amongst those spiders that roam that area. I've seen them. You'd think the ones the size of your fists were bad enough, but those are just the babies.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So, fireball.
Does anybody else have questions for Sam?
What do you call yours? I've told you my name. What is your names? And I will report you to the Vistani, which you should be comfortable with. I'm
Yeah,
here-
Matani already knows, but
Yeah, we
I'm
do.
Gloin.
And you just go through and you tell you.
Yeah.
And
I was hoping it wasn't vinegar since it's 3 years old.
All right.
so,
It isn't.
with that,
Well, can we offer you anything for the road? You have a long trip back to the camp.
I have my spear. And it's daylight now. I should be good to go.
All right, very well.
And he backs out.
Passes over good food.
You sure we don't want to get any more information out
Our
of you?
food's not good enough for you!
He backs out and you hear a click. He looks and ducks out. And looks around.
Watch that first step.
And he kind of runs off to the side and runs away.
Well, he did not seem very trusting. But I'm glad that worked out.
All right. And so, Ruckus,
Yeah.
you're in there, and at first you saw Varinka looking in the door, talking to you, and then his attention was drawn into the main room.
Chatter.
Okay. I'm gonna step a little bit. What would that be? West.
That's this way.
Yep. And I'm gonna try to use a mage hand and see if I can open that sarcophagus.
Ah. What does it tell us about the sarcophagus?
As the sound of Jason's.
Yeah.
How fitting.
The hockey mask.
With your mage hand, you open the sarcophagus, and you see a rack of wine. Bottle after bottle of wine.
What'd you say?
Almost a bit of a letdown.
Jackpot. No, Olak said jackpot.
Yeah.
Interesting.
In this country, we just have a fortune in wine right here.
Yeah, is it from the Wizard of Wines? That sounds like, or
So you go up, or
I'm
you
gonna-
draw a bottle with your mage hand,
there you go. Look at it.
and you bring it to in front of you.
Within.
Or yeah, within
Enough that I can see the
where you
label
can
and
read
see
the
if there's
lid,
anything in
and
it.
you kind of spin it around, and absolutely, it's the Wizard of Wines. It's Champagne de la Stomp.
Okay. Huh.
Do this.
Now you might remember that.
Yeah.
That was the highest
Yeah.
end of the wines that the winery made that has been out of print, out of commission, circulation for years upon years.
Okay.
A beer vintage.
Then listening to music. I know the music. I will bring it and take it in my actual hand.
And it explodes!
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Accident. Roll for it.
I mean, its top is covered in wax.
Timmy.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to the other
it's
guys
the
when
worst.
I get the chance.
All right.
Fool you.
I'm gonna try to drink it right now.
And they'll say there's 4 bottles.
Chateau de la Mipa.
There's 1 and 2 in the middle and 1 of the poor vintage in that
Oh,
winery.
okay. Oh, so it's just the one of the
Just the one of the
high-end
good stuff.
Oh,
Not to show my avarice, but I think we'd want to hide all this wine before the workers show up.
oh, we're taking it with us, dude. If we
We get
can.
to keep all the booty.
Did we bring our cart?
We were told we can keep
Or
every
a horse?
That's what I was wondering. Did we bring our cart and our donkey?
That's what
I
we
don't think so.
We need to get back there and get our donkey and cart.
Isn't that why would we have taken it?
I was gonna say we were at the inn. We should have had that. Was
We,
with us.
we sent him back with what's his name?
Because they did recruiting.
the family that's minding the inn for us.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry, I got a floating disc. We can take at least one with us.
Let's do set our time though. It was, let's say you got up early that day. I said early, so you had your breakfast.
Where are we on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it took you. You probably got out of there at 7:30. You probably got there by 9. It's probably 9 a.m. ish now, right? 9 a.m. ish right now.
Okay, so do we want to explore the rest of this building?
Oh, yeah.
Check everything out? Because I'm still suspicious of that statue.
The one out front?
Yes.
I think now
Yeah,
that
what's with the statue?
Well,
Something has moved on it.
the
recently.
jaw, something.
Yeah, the jaw. The outline of the jaw has changed.
And the jaw was facing
And we
the door.
heard some. You know, when you guys ducked for cover, we heard something click
And go whoosh.
or whoosh, like air coming out of like a seal was broken.
That had been sealed.
That's interesting.
I mean, it could have just been Christian's wind or Strider's wind.
No love in this
Oh,
part.
I guess Ruckus, there is a door.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I had a turn. I mean,
Yeah.
other people.
Well, I
have done
want
it
us to
for a
stick
while.
together. So if we're gonna let's search all together. Let's all to get together in that room.
Well, you can-
I would like to investigate this. Am I right? I want to I want to look at the the bust that is smashed on the floor and the one adjacent to it.
Yeah.
The busted bust. I want to see. I want to do a close investigation. I want to see if they are. Is it the same two? Is it the same
Bust.
face twice, or is it two different? And I want to see if there's anything in that rubble that signals a hidden space. I mean, there was a reason it got broken, so I want to do all that.
Sure. You go from bust to bust, looking at them. You closely look at the busts.
That's
Indeed.
the title of Strider's memoir.
Bust to bust.
From bust.
Bust to bust.
You feel the firmness in your hands. All right. So you look at them, and they're different. Well, give me a perception check as you look through each of these.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural. So as you see,
Unusual for a wine to last 3 years in my sister's and my household.
two of them are males, and their features are very similar. One of them's busted up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the fourth one is a female. But even the female looks very as if they could be family.
Okay.
So what do you think? These are all leaders of the knights or something across generations?
Or the Ballstalt's crew, or maybe if he was the original founder and builder, maybe these are all part of his family. Is there any evidence in the one that's smashed of like a hidden compartment or an alcove? Or
No.
Okay. Just checking.
Maybe
there's a reason it got knocked over.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Well, yeah,
just-
maybe. So, yeah.
for all we
maybe.
know, it's the spider. Or,
Without knowing the story, and there's no one to tell a story anymore. He could have been the last guy, and someone's mad at him. And
Never liked Grandpa.
who knows?
okay.
I don't know that there's. I don't remember who told us about this story. Was it the grandma of the Vistani?
What story?
The story of this
About
place.
the knights of the Silver Dragon and the Amber.
No.
Where did we hear all these different stories?
Well, we heard. Oh, what's that?
We heard
Spider out
I
the
feel
door.
like the
Legend of the
Burgomaster is the one who told us about the
The who?
history of the place. The Burgomaster.
Yeah.
I think he's
Legend
the one.
of Dragon.
Yeah, probably the
Where
Burgomaster.
But we heard about this
Paladins,
before the
ways of
Burgomasters.
their keep.
Yeah, we had.
And
Yeah.
he did,
We've
Did
heard about
say
the Amber
Sonny?
Campbell multiple times from different places.
and he specifically told us we could keep anything we find, so that wine's ours.
There you go.
Oh, no doubt about it.
In fact, that really good bottle's going right in my pack.
We had.
Look,
we had-
guys, there's 3 bottles of wine.
The Vistani lady had told us about this place, but there were no details about like its history or anything
Okay.
like that.
The Burgomaster gave us a little bit that I jotted
I just
down.
remember a story about knights before then. I don't write these things down. That's why I depend on Christian and you guys to do it. But I remember tidbits.
Okay, so I've investigated them all. I've learned that about them. No hidden pockets in the one that's mangled. Okay, I've probably used all my movement doing all that. Do I see the spider outside the door?
Did you bring a spider in the door?
You are not paying attention to that. That's not where your attention is.
Why would you do that?
Do what? You and your passive perception, Dad.
No, would I notice the spider? in-
Absolutely not. You're
in
not.
front of me?
Who is that?
No, you turned away from that door and you're looking outward. But what you do see is Irina charging you with her full broadsword. Yeah! Coming right at you.
Pull my shield off my back and like.
And she goes, whoosh, and she splats that spider, gooey mess, 2 different places.
You know, you,
Oh, speaking of which,
you could have just told me there was a spider there.
And she pulls up the side of her dress and wipes off the blade. That was a lot more fun.
You got something on your hands there, boy.
Yeah.
Girl.
Speaking of which, she is uneditable. She's only viewable. So if you want us to fix her,
Okay.
you need to fix that. Just
For
future.
future reference, she gets 5 hit points with the level up if we go fight her.
Okay.
Well,
So she's at 14 and she gets an action surge, and that's it for fighting level 2.
Okay. I did look that up, but I was going to try to.
Music.
I went in and tried to. I can
Whispering.
see her, but I can't.
Yep, me too.
This yelling. This yelling to spring.
I guess I'm assuming we wanted her to say fighter.
Sure.
Yeah, that seemed to make the most sense.
She does seem to want to get her hands dirty.
Yes. So maybe barbarian. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, barbarian, pretty girl, really.
Can't judge a book by its cover.
I don't know how to make her editable.
But
I don't know. Okay.
a friend of mine gave me these. Look at the numbers on those.
Share her with somebody?
Hard to see.
Exactly.
What's my
It
favorite?
doesn't seem too important to edit her right now, though.
Yeah.
Barely
We can keep
Okay.
track of it next
Yeah,
time.
well,
I was
but
just
it's so easy to do. So easy to do. It's just a matter of.
I was just letting you know that if you want us to do that, then
So I don't know if it's possible or not.
You do it.
Done.
he's doing it.
Okay.
He's on it.
So she runs over there, smashes a spider,
Swats the
enjoys the
The gore.
gore, wipes it off on her pretty dress. I don't know where we're going to find a vat to wash those clothes in. God.
We should probably give her a towel if she's going to continue to do that.
Yeah, I have one of those little towels that she hooks around her belt so that she's always got
Yep.
something to wipe her sword on.
Yeah, I
You
should have
want
said.
to keep your sword clean.
You know what? She doesn't wipe it on her dress. She wipes it on Katota.
Oh! Let her
She
get
goes
wet.
to wipe her blade off on the bottom of your robe. I don't know. You
Wizard
wear robes.
robe.
Hey
One
now.
wizard.
She's like, I just saved you.
Back off. Hey now.
Don't be so squirmish.
I just saved your life.
I didn't ask for her to save my life.
You think we can't handle a simple spider? We don't need that kind of help, girl.
Did you
You're not
guys run out of that room?
You're
Because
not
there
going
was
to let her do
spiders?
anything else. You might as well let her
We
kill the
did, but it
spider.
came out.
Until
And-
there's
and-
about a
Disconcerting.
million of them
Knowles
left.
be all, no.
And she walks back in the room and she goes, "All right, boys, where next? Girls, boys and girls."
I
So what do we wanna do?
We should follow with Ruckus. He's on to something here.
So go back into that room?
Yeah, let's just clear rooms as a
Okay.
group.
Well, I think he's already cleared this room unless you want to go through the door to the next room.
Well, that's what he said.
I think I see a door on the other side.
Yeah, okay. Let's do
So,
that.
Ruckus, you see the rest of the group following you into that room,
Okay.
and your hands on the door. You look back to them. They all kind of nod. Yes.
So, yeah, hey, I found some wine in that.
I'm not allowed to move past the door.
I'm sure we
cupboard
found
there.
more than 3 bottles, didn't we? It was full of.
There's
I'll
3
be up
bottles of
next
wine in there.
Only 3?
3 wines in the sarcophagus / wine rack.
Yep.
That's all?
Yeah, and there you also see some wine glasses, some broken wine glasses, some decanters.
And maybe
I
somebody else would
I say we
mention.
leave everything where it is, and then we just, when we're done clearing everything, then
Sure.
we come back. And
Hey, look! I found 3 bottles of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys find anything interesting?
Yeah.
A lock should tell us that the.
Hola.
Well, I mean, a person or a night elf, whatever he
Dark
called
elf.
himself, dusk
Dark
elf.
What else was in that room?
Giant
Oh,
barrels.
barrels of wine.
There you go.
Oh,
How many barrels of wine?
Five.
Speaking of old,
I don't know if they had any wine in them. I'm hopeful.
cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, since you're all here, I was just getting ready to check out this next room.
Guess we're going to stay together.
yeah, I think we all
Good
should stick
idea.
together.
All right. All right.
Room by
I
room.
noticed you didn't jump into the door in the last one. Do you want me to open this for you?
I was just being cautious. If you want to plow right in there, that's up to
No,
you.
as long as you're not scared to.
You still have
I'm
your mage
being
hand, right?
Strider
cautious.
charges forward
You
and
still have
opens
your
the
mage
door.
hand, right?
Strider throws the door, pushes the door in.
Hands in.
Big fireball.
Tattered velvet drapes cover the tall, slender windows that encircle this parlor. The furnishings are covered with dust and cobwebs and lie in a disarray. A damaged brass chandelier hangs from the ceiling, which is covered with faded mural that depicts metallic dragons and colorful birds flying beneath white clouds.
Colorful birds beneath white clouds.
Colorful birds flying beneath white clouds.
So this is the base of the tower, correct?
Yeah. Strider, you open the door. That's what you see. You step in. You go. Yeah.
I ain't scared of no room.
I don't know. Strider's being awful adventurous.
I mean, you see broken stuff. It seems to be ransacked or in disrepair.
I want to look underneath this table.
Yeah.
Over here.
Save you time.
Okay.
There's nothing in here. Right. You look through you give it a good once over. You spend 2 minutes just flipping stuff around. You don't see anything of interest.
And I don't see any stairs, so it's just like open up into the tower.
There is a door to your right. I guess I should say that.
I'm guessing there's levels, though. There's a ceiling.
So there's a ceiling.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you said there's a chandelier, so. Okay.
So
Yeah.
me and my Echo, and I'd insist Irina stays at the back. And so, as a order of...
So the rest of you move in, right?
I don't think you have to bring all of us with you until we hit something of importance.
Well, it depends where they go. Do they come back out or do they go through this door?
Well, I want to keep going and not go back anywhere
Yeah.
we've already been.
I
Until
can-
we find what we've already been.
Strider, or rather, I'm going to say Olak. You see Strider look through the room. You watch him as he does it, and you see that he doesn't really find anything. He looks at you and just nods, shrugs. Would you like to open the next door?
Yep, might as well. It worked out so well last time.
All right.
I might look over to Irina and say, hey, maybe there's treasure in here. Take a look. Let her spend 10 minutes looking around.
And she kind of
Strider
wanders.
says, "Go for it, Olak. I got your back."
She kind of takes a look at that sarcophagus. You open the door, and there's stairs leading down, and you see daylight to the left, including a window. As you step further in, do you go down? First of all, I'll say, do you go down the stairs?
Yeah, sure.
All right, you go down the stairs, and an iron gate chained shut closes off a 10-foot tall archway on the north wall of the mansion. A rusty old lock. But you're on the inside, so
Does it lead to a path going out or something? Or
10-foot high flights of stone steps to the west and east of the archway lead up to the landings and doors that provide access to the either end. So, Strider, you go in behind him, and I will say, Ruckus, are you following?
Sure.
You follow in. I'll go with Varinka, and followed by Irina and Gloin. You keep working yourself across, yes?
Yes.
And Ruckus, you're in front. Or not Ruckus. Olak, you're in front. Do you go into this next room?
Yeah, I'll probably wait until
You let people catch up a little bit.
at least until glowing rounds the corner.
All right.
Well, I guess assuming I see glowing round the corner.
And
I
you
might-
bring
I'll give up
Varinka
eventually.
around from the back.
All nicely lined up for the trap.
Yeah. You open the door, and two jets on either side of the door come up and flame. No, that doesn't happen. All right. Open up to 9. Yes.
one of these days
Yep.
it will actually happen.
Yeah, like the lightning bolt in Raider of the Lost Ark, just right through all of it.
All right.
We're all lined up for it.
Yeah,
Oops.
and I duck.
You poke your head into this room. Poke your head into this room, and come on. Move my hand. Scroll here. Tattered brown drapes cover the windows of this circular room, and a heavy curtain hangs across an archway to the south. Strewn about the floor is the wreckage of half a dozen beds and other pieces of furniture.
Looks like a barracks.
Yes,
Might be a
do
good place for us
a
to
cursory
talk
glance again.
Yeah, so
It's only 9 in the morning. I don't
you
know.
go walk around, kicking some of the beds are intact. You kind of kick around, move around, check and see if there, and there's nothing in it. Strider,
It's fine.
you follow him in, and this time he kind of does the once around, shrugs, and says, "I don't see anything of interest." To your right is a curtain.
What's behind the curtain?
Would you like-
Curtain
Number 1.
Nice, James.
Yeah.
Vampire.
Yeah. You pull back the curtain.
I do.
You pull back the curtain, thrust it apart, and you look, And let's see what you see.
We're ballsy in an empty building.
I'm digging your decisiveness tonight there. Kitchen.
Sooner or later, it's going to catch up with us.
This kitchen has been plundered. Its tables overturned. The floor is littered with rust utensils and smashed crockery. A narrow window flanking a hearth look out over a cemetery. An open iron pot hangs from a hook inside the blackened fireplace.
Anything good in it?
Is it
The pot rattles.
Ooh, maybe there's something in it.
On its hook and bobs up and down as if something is inside of it.
Like that.
Or it could be a
Rat.
where?
Mimic.
Go open it.
Stick your head in.
Be decisive.
Strider approaches the hearth and the pot.
Wow.
Yeah? Rattle, rattle. Bob up and down.
We'll follow you.
I like I'm seeing a new Christian.
Maybe he's bored of his character. He's trying to get him killed. Just tired of being gone.
You're right up next to it, and it's just kind of moving.
Is there a lid on it? Does it?
No.
No, it's open.
It's open, but something seems to be inside of it.
I will reach out.
Squirrel.
You close your eyes and you reach your...
No.
No?
Day
No.
the world deck.
My decisiveness does have limits. So I will reach out.
With your sword?
No, I will reach out with my blood spear, which is longer than a sword, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I will put the tip on the edge and try to tip the pot down to see what I can see.
All right. You see what you can see. And as the pot goes from upright to level, right?
Mm-hmm.
A spider jumps out at you, the size of a hand.
Okay. Swell.
Reaction right now.
Slipped up.
5.
Let me check my thing. I know what I want to do. I need to see if I can do that way. Is that a reaction? Where's my thing?
It's not.
A cantrip?
If you do actions.
Well, first of all, what are you trying to do?
Still listen to me.
I want to throw frostbite. It's a cantrip. I can
Yeah. Okay. Give me an attack.
Fireball is.
Okay.
Yeah.
You should just use a fireball.
It has to use.
Well,
A little over.
No, frostbite is the spider has to roll.
Oh, is it?
It's a cantrip.
yes, cantrip, right?
And it's I don't know what it is. Is it
Con.
Constitution?
All right.
Yep.
-1. Natural 0. As it's jumping out at you, it freezes up. And it kind of bounces like an ice cube on the ground
Awesome.
onto its back.
Okay. Do I need to roll for damage or is that?
It's just a spider.
I'll fix you. All right. Go me. All right. Go spider. Okay.
Good reaction.
Thanks.
Was that a natural 20? No, it's just
No, it's just a cantrip, so there's no thing.
Oh yeah, it rolled a 1, and it has a -1, so it was
Excellent. All right.
okay.
So we
Otherwise,
resolve the plot.
as you look around, I guess Olak, you would have saw this happen as he kind of pokes at that with his spear, and something jumps out at him, and he in a split second he does reaction with his little cantrip, and you see this spider fall crumble to the ground in front of you.
Don't mess with me tonight.
And then you kind of look around, and you see there's nothing else really of value in here. Falling in from behind, we have Ruckus, we have Varinka, Irina, Gloin, other Varinka. Other Varinka needs to stay in your eyesight, right?
15 feet. I'm sorry, 30 feet.
30 feet.
And eyesight.
Yeah, so she kind of keeps up like that.
I want to keep her close to Irene.
You come to another set of double doors. You and Olak, if you want to say who gets the honors this time.
I mean, I guess it's probably my turn, isn't it?
All right. You open the door. You thrust the doors open. And
A horde of skeletons.
A round table with knights. No.
Not yet.
Rectangular.
We're not there yet.
It's upstairs.
A 20
Wait for
foot
it.
a 20-foot long table with sculpted dragons for legs stands in the center of this hall. The chairs that surround the table have backs carved to resemble folded dragon wings. Several of the chairs have been overturned or smashed to pieces. Suspended above the table is a crystal chandelier that glows with soft white light. Standing in windowed alcoves are two life-size statues depicting knights with dragon-winged helms and shields.
Sure.
Rainwater trickles through the cracks in the ceiling, flowing down the west wall and adding to a large puddle on the floor. 5 sets of wooden doors lead to this hall. The doors in the northeast corner hang open. A pair of leaded glass doors, their panes cracked and broken, stand open between panels of stained glass set into the east wall. These panels depict silver dragons in flight. Beyond the glass doors lies a dark, misty room that appears to be a chapel.
I would instruct Irina, don't go near that water. Don't touch anything.
Yeah, I'll come in. I'm gonna go take a look at the chandelier.
Yeah, I mean, it catches your gaze. It flickers ever so slightly, but it's not a candle. I'm just going to move everyone in. Oh, come on.
It's seeming like it's some sort of magical effect.
Yes.
Alright.
And of course, telling Irina not to go clear the water, that's of course exactly what she wants to do. But knowing she's not supposed to, she just kind of eyes it.
I'll explain to her. Not everything is what it seems. That may look like water, but it could easily be some
Especially since it's not raining
grotesque
outside.
slime.
Yeah, is there
fair point.
anything indicating where the
You
water
did hear thunder, and we did say it was heavy, dark clouds.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, maybe.
okay.
Well, we've looked. When we was at the gate, we looked out over the steps, and was it raining out? You didn't say
It
anything.
could be a puddle on the roof. That's fine.
Okay, it's raining. If it's not raining now, it has been raining because everything was very wet.
Yeah. Well,
You-
he told
you
us
need
it was
some more.
the air was wet or damp.
I'm a little warm already. I don't need to raise my body temperature.
Oh, you don't anyway?
I'll take an inch. I do want it. Please.
Are you stuck?
All right.
So we got a magical
So-
glowing chandelier.
Yep.
Glass doors to a misty chapel.
You got
Couple of
night
statues.
statues in the corner. Yep.
Mm.
And you can see into this room. So I can take that out. Irina, I guess you're standing in front of that 13. As you look in there, otherwise, unless you want to investigate something in here,
I will look at the statue.
yeah, that noble-looking knight, serious, but
Anything like any? I'm looking at the interface
Yeah.
between the base and the floor.
Yeah.
Am I seeing cracks or evidence of motion, scuffs, scrapes?
good question. No.
No. Okay.
Same
Alright.
as the other one? I would
Yeah,
do the
correct.
same.
All right, so you move to the other one.
Yeah.
All right, anything else? How about Ruckus?
So I mean the water. I mean nothing unusual. Just there's a leak somewhere in the roof and it's dripping
Yeah,
water
thanks.
and nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing
water's running down the
unusual.
wall into a puddle,
Okay.
coming from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Seen this before.
The whole wall, there's very moist.
Yeah. Okay. And anything? The table under the table? Just
Nah,
nothing
nothing.
special.
Just
okay.
what was described.
Okay.
Kind of cool to have a couple of these chairs over at the lodge. Dragon
They told us we could keep anything we want if you got a way to carry it home.
Couple trips with a wagon.
And in there.
And Olak, Strider, you see Irina heading toward this next set of rooms as she's kind of, her curiosity's getting to her.
I'll gently put my hand on her shoulder and go.
And you hear her audible sigh, and she relents to you.
She's a
Excellent.
teenager, right?
No, she's 21, 2, 3, young 20s.
Okay.
But she's been sheltered.
But yeah, she's, yeah.
Right. I was imagining like a 14-year-old side, like.
She wants to be a fighter, and we're not letting her go first at anything.
When's it gonna be my turn? No, you shouldn't say that.
Next time we find a spider.
You got the spider.
Strider.
Yes.
Cracked wood pillars support. These doors were open.
Yeah.
Cracked wooden pillars support a wooden U-shaped balcony that overhangs the stone-walled chapel. Narrow archways lead to spiral staircases that curl up to the balcony. Curl up to the balcony. And a door set into the north wall has wooden beams, has a wooden beam barring it. At the east end of the chapel rests a stone altar flanked by iron candelabras. The altar is carved with a rising sun bas relief. Tall arching windows set with panels of stained glass decorate the walls behind the altar. One of the windows has been shattered, covering the chapel floor with shards of colored glass and allowing thick fog to enter and fill the room. The broken window, though, is partially resealed by a cobweb.
Awesome.
Yeah, that'd be this one here.
So this is an altar to.
So when you get in there,
Well, we've seen like the Messiah you were worshiping.
Mhm.
What's his name? The
Morning Lord, Dawn Father,
Dawn Father. This is probably.
you make your way in.
Yeah.
We're going to take this a little slower.
I did finish
Yeah,
this back.
right there's good.
Yeah, I just
We have wind that we can blow this fog out of here.
It's foggy in here?
That's what he said.
Fog was,
Yes, I can.
if you're ready to use that spell slot.
Yeah, I was just trying to, where is it?
So, meanwhile, I was talking to Gloin. I switched myself,
Okay.
and I said, "Gloin, you notice that chandelier? This big illuminating
Back in the room over the table?
Right here.
chandelier.
In this room.
The lower.
Yeah, what about it?
It's illuminated, right?
Mhm.
There's a brick ball illuminated, right?
Well, the whole thing is lit up.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I imagine a chandelier,
Yeah.
but there's
Yeah.
a glowing.
Yes.
Could that
Okay.
be the light for the dragons in darkness?
We did call it dim light.
Okay. So maybe it needs to be recharged.
Yeah. How do we get up there?
You're a cleric. Have you seen anything like this? Is it like in line with the Dawn Father?
How would I, do I have to roll?
Well, you know that there are light spells, and clerics can have access to light spells.
Well, I mean, I have the light cantrip. Could we use that to light it up?
Is that all you think it is? Just a light?
I don't know.
Looks pretty fancy.
Do I need to roll a history check? Is there anything to learn from this?
You're aware of there's different magics that would allow light to be enchanted to cause light. You're aware of that.
That's all. It's like, there's nothing ornate about it. It's just.
I mean, you don't come across an enchanted light that often. That's what you know.
Okay. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So, okay, so if I step in here, you said it's foggy in this room.
Well, so you move up,
Yeah.
and you start to come around, and Irina looks at you and says, and she pushes her way forward to Strider,
Okay.
and she looks at you and says, "What are we waiting for? Shall we move on?"
We'll get there.
And she walks over to the window and starts looking out. Hey, you see all these webs out here?
Uh-huh.
But there's more of those fires out there.
I'm sure. Probably enough that we don't want to do that by ourselves.
We're not by ourselves.
This girl's gonna be a problem child.
Ruckus, you following behind her.
So he says, "Fog. Are there any open windows, or everything's closed in here?"
Well,
This window.
the one window in the far corner, you see
Uh-huh.
fog is kind of billowing in through the webs that are kind of glistening in the mist of the.
And he says, "Rain." So, is there any wind coming through that window, or is
Not gusts of wind.
So why is the fog coming in?
Well,
Yeah.
enough that it's pushing the fog in. It
Yeah,
doesn't,
no,
seem,
I
it doesn't seem unnatural.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just I have this thing. It's, if it's windy, you can use to choose the direction the wind is blowing. But that if it's windy, so is it's not really to call it windy in here.
It's not windy in here.
Okay, but I could actually use a spell slot then to actually try to like. But this fog is just like a little bit on the floor, like the whole room.
No, it's just for the first 12, 18 inches around that window, the fog comes in and kind of dissipates.
Oh, okay. So it's like you left the freezer open.
Yeah,
But it's
all it
not
is.
filling the room. Okay.
It's not filling.
Ah, okay.
Okay, never mind. I thought it might be filling the room. There might be things in it.
Okay. Nothing. Ceiling walls. Nothing especially weird going on. There's a door there we could explore.
Oh,
Stairs.
okay. Right about then I go, what is that?
Hold on.
She's in here.
Through the fog. Oh boy. Change. Development. Warning. Development.
Told you.
Warning.
Arena says, "What's that?"
Through the fog. Apparently, the fog was thicker because kneeling in front of the altar are 3 figures.
We're supposed to show them the light.
Not as cool.
If these are the knights, the fire dragon told me to show them the light.
The music is very fitting.
And they're dancing.
And they put their hands on their like this, and they start doing knee up and kick, and knee up and kick, and knee up and kick, and they do, and they look at you, and then out, infidels.
Wow. I am going to cast Dancing Lights. Yeah, the fire dragon told me to show the knights the light, so if that's
There
what this
you go.
is,
Good man.
The light they've lost.
maybe it'll work.
Yeah, let's all roll initiative. You get your thing out. Yeah, so before the initiative, you say it. You say it fast
So
enough.
I can create up to 4 torch-sized lights up to 120 feet away. So I'll create them, let's say, up in the air above, in front of these guys.
Dancing light cantrip.
Yes.
All right.
Torches, lanterns are glowing orbs. Let's do glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration. They shed dim light within a 10-foot radius, so close enough that they would see them.
Okay.
There.
You can spread those out.
I got 4 of them, so they're bing, 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 in front of them.
Varinka.
6.
Irina.
Wasted it.
Glowing. Ruckus.
Nat 20, so it's actually 22.
Strider.
15.
18 plus
Olak.
19.
10.
Katota.
10.
One of you want to go first?
I'm guessing he has a higher dex than I do.
All right.
Waste of a nat 20.
And glowing?
I had a 19. 18 plus 1.
All right.
Tried to roll it in Foundry.
First
but
thing
it
I
said
do is
there's no
cast sleep on Arena.
So give up on that, Leonard.
Okay.
Ruckus. Fitting. You pop off your light, and they kind of look around. Doesn't phase them.
No? Okay.
You're gonna need something better than that.
Yeah. Well, so maybe these aren't the knights
The lights.
I was told of. Okay.
Maybe we need to bring him to the chandelier.
Where was that? That was in the dining room right
Yeah,
there?
right there.
Oh.
The enchanted light is in this room.
Yes.
Mhm.
So,
Where do I go from here?
well, I could light him with fairy fire, make it easier for everybody else, I suppose. I would have to keep concentrating on that.
Does Arena have a ranged weapon?
A hand crossbow. Seems reasonable.
So they're taking up aggressive positions and coming towards us?
Oh yeah. So
Okay.
as your lights, they push themselves on their long swords, standing up and grip it, and they're getting ready to. They mean business.
Okay. All right. Then, the one in the middle is getting a chaos bolt chucked at him.
Okay.
We don't want to try leading to the light. I mean, if we save these guys, we could be in with the dragon.
Well, so so I'm like starting to do my bibbidi bobbidi boop, and you're like, hey, wait. So
There's out.
All right. Okay, light him up.
you.
You start to do your movie, and you hear Strike go, whoa. What do you do?
Well, we'd have to prop the door.
Well, there's no time for conversation.
I'd go with my first thought. All right. So, I think this is a ranged. Yes, plus 8. Okay. So the one in the middle. I used up all the good luck on that die. I only got a 10 on my.
Yeah, 10 is
Attack.
dead.
So then do I just flat out miss? Regular range spell attack on a hit. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So it flat out missed.
All right.
Because I was like, what? You're like, whoa! I threw it high. Threw it high and outside.
Would you like to move?
Um,
You're kind of in the doorway behind Strider.
yeah. So
You
if
agitate them, and then you run away.
if we are going to get out of here, we got to get Irina with us.
Right.
So,
Rochelle.
I mean, you look over at her, and
she's ready to go. Yeah.
she draws her sword that kind of gleams in its magical.
So I'll step over here to at least say, hang on.
Here.
Yeah, to try to sort of, between her and the post,
Okay.
to try to say, hang on.
I said she was kind of looking out the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
So I said, wait.
Wait. After you did your oogly boogly, found that it didn't work, and you said, oh, you know what? Wait.
Well, if she goes charging headlong in, then we're committed. But maybe we are anyway.
And I probably would have been right behind
has been rolled.
Strider when all this kicked off.
Used up all the good luck on my initiative. Dang it.
So, Katota.
Yeah.
It's just one turn of the die from the 20.
Yeah. The entrance.
Oh, sorry.
You didn't get your lead
Yeah,
weight quite
between the
right.
20
All right, I'll
and
put you
the
there.
18.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
You got to drill that, redraw that.
choose
whole
next.
weight.
All right, glowing. You hear a commotion from the chapel. You look through the windows and you can see.
I head to the door.
You head to the door, so that's probably 25 feet right there.
That is my movement. I see.
Yeah, you see the 3 bad guys on the other side of the room.
So when you
Clutching
say
their-
bad guys, what do they look like?
Yeah, let's take a zoom in on these guys.
Are they like long
Undead.
Ooh,
Rotted bodies.
right
long
up my
hair.
alley.
Yeah, but in the middle of their chest, they have a religious symbol.
Can I see it?
Absolutely.
What is it?
There.
It's the Dawn Father, the Morning Lord.
I tried
They're
to show
still
him.
undead, right?
I tried to show him a light, but it didn't do anything.
Okay, so you know what's
They
coming,
don't
right?
look like they have a very good complexion. Yeah, they absolutely are undead.
Yes, do it.
I'm waiting for my computer.
Meanwhile.
So I
Channel divinity.
Channel divinity.
Yes.
Mhm.
Turn undead.
Turn undead. And you bear your holy symbol and you say, "In the name of your God, be gone." And they look at you. "Ha! We're of the Morning Lord. You cannot turn us.
Really?
Now perish."
What do you mean I can't turn them?
Yeah. They have turn immunity.
What? Wow.
Written into the stat block. It is immune to effects that turn undead.
Wow. Owie.
A good try.
Yeah, very good. I mean, it's...
That's what you should do.
Yeah.
That is what I should do.
It just didn't work.
This didn't work. And I don't even have any movement left to get back up.
We can move past you.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is actually going to get messy then.
Yep.
And the Revenants charge. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Strider.
I said the decisiveness would catch up with us sooner or later. I was expecting it more now, like a trap or something, but this is fun too. And I was gonna help Irina, but this is happening for
All right.
Sorry. Whoa, hello.
They move up.
Never mind, Arena kick ass.
And they rush forward with their long swords. And 4 attacks on Strider and 2 attacks on Ruckus. 4 attacks. First one attacks Strider. 14? Strider?
Nope.
15? Strider?
Nope.
As they're crowded in that space against the wall, and the other one attacks Ruckus. 11 plus 6, 17 for Ruckus.
Reaction, shield. Bumps my armor class up to a 19.
Nice. So
Until the start of my next turn.
very good. All right, that was their turn. And Strider, you're up.
Cost me a spell slot.
All
2
right.
of them right in your face.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. Let's see here. I guess then I will. No, that's not what I want. I want this one. What difference does that do? Yeah. All right. So I'm going to cast Flame Blade, which invokes a fiery blade in my free hand. Okay. And it sheds bright light and stuff like that. And use your action to make a melee attack with a fiery blade. Hit. So let's do that. And let's see. That is. So I cast that. Self-organized here. Flame blade. And. Oh yeah. Like that. I don't like that though. A 13 to hit. I don't know how armored up these guys are.
They're paladins.
That hits.
Sweet!
Hey.
Alright.
But they're squishy paladins.
They seem to have leather armor on.
It does enough damage. I need to bust out another dice. More than that. Alright.
Someone's calling you on Teams.
Yeah, that's my email.
11 points of damage to the guy in the middle.
Nice.
And then I will make my second attack with my other hand. Which brings me over here. And we will swing with that. And that's a 14, so that should hit as well.
Yep.
Awesome.
What kind of damage was this?
Well, the first one was a flame blade.
Okay.
And let me see what that is.
It's going to be magical damage.
Well,
Fiery blade takes 3d6 fire damage,
all right.
which is so in that case, it was 11.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're going to go to a regular conventional weapon with the other hand, and that hit with a 14, and that does 5 points of damage to the other fellow.
The other fellow?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
That one for you.
And that was your turn?
Yes, it is.
Katota.
So Katota would walk past Gloin into the room.
So here.
Could I go in the other direction?
I guess I could put you here.
Okay. Because I want to be within earshot of... what was her name?
Irina.
And I am going to cast Sanctuary on her.
Nice. What's it do?
So, she is now warded. Until this spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they must choose a new target or lose their attack.
Thanks a lot.
And this is why I need to be close to her. I need to warn her. This warding will only last as long as you do not attack. Once you attack,
I suggest you put it on someone else then.
the warding is lifted. I suggest you remain alive.
Yeah. We'll see what she does.
She's gonna attack.
She's finally got her chance, and it's right in front of her. Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna hold off.
All right.
Worth a shot, though.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah. Olak.
Alright, hearing the commotion,
Well, the
I'm going
good news is the
to
challenge class
navigate
will really up her experience really quick.
to about here. Gracias.
You can definitely see the one in front of you. The other two would probably have some amount of cover.
I'm sad.
Yeah. I am just gonna Misty Step with my bonus action to get behind them.
Nice.
Nice.
Flag him.
Because I feel like I'm a little more tanky than Mr. Strider there. So let me mark off that spell slot real quick. There we go, spell slots.
What? Fingers.
Alright, and then for my action, I'm going to take a swing with my Thunder Gauntlets.
Nice.
Thunder.
And I'll
Thunder. Thunder Gauntlets. Oh.
So we'll do the one up top here first, and then if I hit that one, I'll do the swing at the next one down
Did I
below.
ever tell you that I met the man who was the voice of Lionel?
Oh, no kidding.
And I have assigned
Oh,
print.
yeah.
Alright, that's a 23 for 5 damage.
All right. On the one at the top.
One at the top, and then the one at the
Are they
bottom.
recording of outtakes from that show where they're swearing at each other? Yes.
Say 18 for 5
I'm
damage.
interested in his Thunder Gauntlet.
And what kind of damage?
Thunder.
Oh, you're
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, where did these come along?
He's had them all along.
As you hit with a room fire.
Five Gauntlets has disadvantage on attack rolls if they target anything other than me.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
What did he say?
But I'm hoping they don't realize that and will still try to attack Strider.
All right. That was Olak. Brinka, you're up.
So I will. I believe I'm the one up at the top there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to use my
Thunder
movement to get in there. How many feet was that?
1.
20.
Alright, can you move me one foot back, 5 feet back? Alright, and then I'll summon my Echo 15 feet into the room. I don't know where that is. Right about there, that little spot there.
I'll put you here if you want to be there, but everything else is kind of tight. You can be here.
I can't be there because I can't see there.
Well, then you're here, and you can see through that door.
Alright,
Otherwise, this is way too crowded for you to put a...
so movement, bonus action, and now I'm going. Am I in contact enough with that?
No.
Okay. I can't remember if I can cast a spell or not from my.
Echo?
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that.
Up next is Ruckus. No, up next is Irina.
That's the Haunted Mansion.
Oh.
Disney
I've got a
Library.
comment before you make her do anything.
Me? Go ahead.
No, you do your thing.
Roll me a persuasion.
Or what about intimidation? Because that was going to be my comment. Was that while saying that, Tao would have made himself look very scary. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if she's gonna buy. You tell me what you're gonna say, and I'll make a decision if I think it's.
Well, it's exactly what I said. Like, I recommend you stay alive.
Yeah.
Persuasion or intimidation doesn't really matter.
Okay. Give me. I like persuasion better.
25.
That's pretty good.
I don't think I can cast the spell. So 15, 30. I can't do anything. I'm done.
All right. So you just don't attack, Arena. As she bears her sword, she's getting. She really wants to swing. You're right here. You're over there. I can hit him. And as she brandishes her sword, the revenant looks at her, and she goes, "Where did you get that sword? Are you of the brethren?" Say yes.
Someone asks you if you're a god. Say yes.
And she'll say, "I got that. This sword is an heirloom of my father and my father's father." And he says, "You must be of the order then." And the other kind of just moves in front of her and "Tell me of your family name." And he stops fighting. His demeanor changes from "die everyone" to "who is this person?" But we'll have to see if the other two are so knowing, because it's not technically his turn. Ruckus.
Do we get the sense when he says the order, he's speaking about his order?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Ruckus.
Well,
The one right in front of you.
just got conversation. Dang it.
Total demeanor just changed from attack to, "Wait, who are you?"
Depends on your alignment. This could be an opportunity, or you're a nice person.
Where is it? My,
He's a talker, that's for sure.
yeah, but I'm trying, I don't,
You're a lover, not a fighter.
I know, I'm just, where the heck is that in your,
I guess no. My comment is, if you're of evil alignment,
I
this
know.
is an opportunity to like.
but that's what I'm trying to
Stab
find.
back, but
Where the heck is that?
Very
I don't
unlikely.
think
to
there's-
Glenn, I don't normally play with alignment. The alignment is you.
What would you do?
People, it's very hard to play outside of your
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah.
So unless you make it clear, I just assume you are you. Neutral, good, somewhere in there.
Most people play neutral or good.
Well, so maybe,
It's hard to play a evil character.
all right, then maybe, well, okay, well, maybe this one's talking,
You're
so
more
I'll
the
try it.
chaotic, good, neutral.
Listen.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll do something that hits the other two instead.
You're
Um,
like chaotic.
Point you choose within range.
That was my goal.
I'm
for this
chaotic
character.
neutral.
Within 9 feet. Okay.
Adding chaos.
So
He's beyond 5 feet, so you're gonna have to have someone with reach to hit the other one.
yeah.
Okay.
So normally a circle around a person's a 5 foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am gonna center my thing right between these two guys.
Here.
Yep.
Okay.
And it is a flurry of magic snowballs.
In a 5 foot radius.
Says 5 foot radius. Yep.
So you probably want to set it like over here,
So I don't hit my friend.
because I mean 5 foot radius would definitely
It's
hit
gonna hit those guys too.
those guys too.
All right. So yeah. So centered on the one to the north.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard. It's gonna be really hard to hit both of them without hitting Strider and Olaf.
I'll take my chance then.
Okay.
I want to hit both of them, and
You hit both of them. All right,
if
so
there's
you hit
friendly
all four.
fire,
of them.
friendly snowballs. So
Friendly
be it.
snowballs. Cast your spell.
Okay, so
With ice in the middle.
each creature in a 5 foot radius sphere must make a dexterity saving throw.
Understood.
Oh, that's Ken, isn't it? Yeah.
And Olak. Yeah.
Against a 16.
Dexterity.
Oh no.
All right, the one to the north passed. No, the one to the north that was centered on absolutely got hit. The one to the south was able.
Let me know if either one of you fails by just a little bit.
All right. Both of us are rolling, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Dex.
Right.
How do you do?
Okay.
Wait, I have to hit a 16?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I have something for this. Hold on.
I have a 19, so I'm safe.
Where's my
I'll take
features and
half.
traits?
What's that?
Probably take half. It depends on the spell.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Arcane Deflection. When I fail a saving throw, I can use my reaction add +2 to a bonus to my, or +4 to a saving throw. All right, I will do that. Give me an 18.
All right, and you don't have reaction anymore. We'll remember that.
Yeah, I have to use my reaction, and I cannot cast any spells except cantrips until the end of my next
All right, damage.
All right. 2, 4, 6, 12, 17.
17.
Half as much if you passed.
Some hard snowball.
Which is 8.
So 8.
Okay. And anything else?
No, because I don't want to move out of contact with this guy, right?
Right.
And I can't do that to someone. Yeah. No, I will. So I'm. Snowball's over there, but then I'm still kind of, what's going on here? Listening to this guy.
Okay. Gloin. Pretty crowded in there.
Yeah, tell me about it. Too crowded in there. Let's see here.
So I'm going to say you can push through the door 5, 10, 15, 20-ish to get there.
I don't know if that would have an effect upon them, but so I can't get really close to them, right?
Well, you get in base contact with this one.
How could I do that? Push past, right?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15,
Oh,
20.
so you're talking about the other side?
Yeah.
No, because what I want to do is get in contact with both of them.
Yeah, that's
But
not
you aren't going to let me do that, so I will instead do Sacred Flame. Well, that's just one creature, though. So it would be the same thing. A flame like.
Freezing, roasting, thunder.
Can I tell which ones is feeling any damage?
The two right in front of you seem to be very similarly damaged.
Okay. So the one that's right in front of Strider is going to get hit with Sacred Flame. So that's a dexterity saving throw.
12.
That fails.
Okay.
Dex 16. So that takes 1d8, well 2d8 radiant damage, I'm
I
sorry.
need to do that too?
No.
No, it's on one creature.
Oh, I heard it.
The one in front of you.
Ah.
Between your legs, a radiant energy.
6 plus 7 is
I see your sword is bigger than mine.
13 radiant damage.
13. Okay. That's it?
It's a flurry of magic
Yeah.
snowballs. Just
All right.
drops from a space.
And
He's like, oh.
and you hear the one from the south say, "Brothers, we have a member of the order. A descendant of the order." And so this one gives a frightful vengeful glare at Ruckus. And you need to fail a wisdom throw.
Oh, well, my shield's not going to help me on this one, is it? All right, which one's feeling wise here? The red one feels wise.
Did you forget to drill your holes on the opposite side of the 20?
Yeah, you're paralyzed.
Don't even want to know what the number is?
Oh, Olak.
Oh, it's plus nothing, though.
Olak,
It was a 5
you
plus
laugh
nothing.
as the one looks at you with the same vengeful glare.
I do laugh.
And so does Strider.
Wisdom saving throw?
Was that what I said? Wisdom saving throw. Failing throw.
Sorry, that is more likely. Yeah, that's a 5.
Yeah, as you feel your body tense up.
13.
Yeah, you're paralyzed. All three.
We left our smarts in our other boots.
It's all going so well.
We came here after a long rest, right?
Can I
Yeah.
bend? Can I bend some luck? How many did you? What did
We
you
all
need to
rolled
pass?
single digits. We all
Oh, were you
whiffed.
just
But I had
saying-
well,
You were
Oh, well, I'm
close,
good,
right?
yeah.
You had,
with my plus, I got close. I guess. Well, I don't know what the number was.
right.
I got
bend,
13.
Can I bend
Oh,
some
okay.
luck and give
Okay.
him, bump him up a little bit?
If that's something you can do.
When another creature you see makes an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to roll 1d4 and apply that number to the roll bonus as a bonus or a penalty to the creature's roll.
Okay.
Ooh.
If you have that ability, then sure.
You can do it after the roll, but before any effects take place.
Okay.
Which is nice.
So what we're
And
so
I think Christian was close.
okay.
I had a 13.
Okay.
I have inspiration. Can I use it for that?
Yes.
All right, I'm using it.
I'm pretty liberal on
Do
that.
you want to roll your?
Roll my fate?
You can
Hey,
roll it
come
with
on.
your dice.
Damn it.
If you're-
No.
Mark it off.
Same number. I did.
A 4.
It's
Nice.
17.
You know, 17.
Okay. All right.
Good enough.
So
Did you say I'm paralyzed?
or
He is.
I am.
You're not.
Olak is.
And Olak failed.
But
to-
Olak is.
I am very paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
waiting
Wait a minute.
for a good
Where'd they
time to
go?
use that one.
Wait a minute. Damn, that's charm. Oh, okay.
They move away from you. You get an opportunity, well, you get one opportunity attack if you choose to take it. As they move south on the beckoning of one of the brothers.
Yeah. I would. Is it safe to say that I would have heard the comment about we have one among us or a member?
Mm-hmm.
So I could maybe put 2 and 2 together and say, all right.
See how this plays out.
Yeah, I will. I won't make an opportunity attack. I'm gonna trust that I'm like, okay. He says there's one among them, and they're moving away. All right. We'll see how that goes. I will not take. the
You let them go.
Yep.
And they moved in behind the third, and they focus on Irina. And your sword is of the order. That is of your family. What is your family name?
I will say that I move to get a little behind, just in case. But I will not. I didn't take the opportunity attack, and well, it's not my turn to move. I guess.
And she'll say, well, my father was Kolyana Irovich, something like that. Her last name is Kolyana, but Kolyana is their first name, Irovich. And she tells them the family name, Irovich. Yes, one of our order was an Irovich. You must be a descendant. And he says, you come to bring misery to Strahd then. She says, yes, I live to bring him pain.
And marry him. Wait.
And succumb to.
Need more wine.
Need water. My throat's feeling scratchy. And they say, what do they say? What are we going to do with these guys? And they look.
You weren't supposed to get this far.
They
It's
look.
only 8:25.
They look from her to you to each of you, and they say, "Well then, leave this place and do us in our behest. We are trapped here, and bring Strahd the pain that he so justly deserves."
What was that?
Don't hold it.
You're in the room.
I'm paralyzed.
And she looks over to Ruckus and he goes, "What's wrong with you? All of a sudden you have stage fright." And looks past you to Ta. Ta! What now? These creatures, these... these ancients, I suppose.
Leave? We only just got here.
We're not going anywhere.
Well, you tell them that.
Well, this is...
That's what I just said.
Tell them this.
We're not going anywhere.
There are artifacts here that we need in order to take on Strahd. We can't leave until we get those artifacts.
Right.
Nice. Like your swords. Like your swords.
Well, it sounds like we've already got a sword.
We got one, but they've got 3.
And they'll turn about face and they'll say, well,
Yeah, I'm looking
we
at
will
those
say
with
prayers
artifacts.
for you then. May the morning Lord be with you. May his light shine upon you. Blessings.
Don't know if I want blessings from an undead paladin.
Yeah, well, you know.
The beggars can't
Some
choose.
blessings better than that.
Take the blessings where you can get them from.
They glare at you.
The Tome of Strahd is what we're looking for.
And they both take their kneel.
Is that what we're supposed to find here?
Tome of Strahd, yes.
They kneel back before their
I think it
altar,
might be in the altar.
and you hear them start to chant.
Should we have asked him about the Tome of Strahd? What is it? Tome of what?
Tome of Strahd.
Well,
yes.
they've just entered back into their prayers. Do you really want to disturb them?
Oh yeah, I want to kill him.
By the time they get back into their prayers,
Could we have asked him before they started walking away?
Well, you didn't think of it by then.
Well, then we're going to search the rest of the thing, but
Well-
there's a good chance it's in that altar right there.
Upstairs.
Could be upstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
could be upstairs.
but it could be in the altar. I mean, it's
Yeah,
very
possible.
plausible.
You could go up there and pray with them.
Yeah, your card.
I am going to go up and I'm going to kneel down beside them and I'm going to pray.
Wow, look at you getting religious all of a sudden.
I believe in God
Okay,
sometimes.
give me a religion check. Don't roll a 1.
See, do you remember a prayer?
Don't roll on.
Do I remember a prayer? Oh, what is that? I can't
It's an
read.
18, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Plus 2.
13, but yeah.
you do remember to use the right God's name.
Well, that would be a good thing. The morning
You don't
God.
drop any 4-letter words in your prayer. You're somewhat respectful. Yeah.
4-letter words.
Irina walks up behind him and kind of looks and just kind of takes in
What did I tell you?
what their prayers are doing and how they she's learning about their ritual here.
Technically still be covered, yes.
Yeah.
Just in case you.
Well, let me check the.
Just in case one of those spiders jump in through the window.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Let me check the time.
Did you?
Yeah, Ulrich, you're no longer paralyzed. Ruckus, you're no longer paralyzed.
It's only,
Very exciting.
it's only for 1 minute, so by the time we leave, she'll.
Well,
But for the moment, she's good.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was my only point.
Since she's right next to an open window where spiders
There's a
are.
beehive in here somewhere.
All right.
You get bees. You get.
As you pray, you check out the altar. There's a holy symbol on top. Otherwise, it is completely bare.
There's no
book.
There's no opening or
There, it's not there.
it's not there. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go upstairs.
Just be an extra button on it.
You mean by one
There's a
of
north stairwell and there's a south stairwell.
No sterile.
North stairwell. No, Varinka says. Boom. I love it.
So we're just leaving these dudes here.
Yeah, for now.
Brinka.
Kind of hard to say we cleared the building and made it safe for the construction workers when there's
Well,
three
and
undead
see-
paladins hanging around.
Little did I know that we were going to break initiative so soon, because I was going to ask them what kept them trapped here so we could free them so we could clear the place. But we've moved on.
We can. That's aside
She's
from-
They will
gone.
done.
I
They'll be
wanna know.
done
I
praying
wanna-
eventually.
I want to still deal with that.
if there's any more.
That's good.
Fair point.
Probably are.
All right. We
Driver
We
falls
pretty
right
much
in.
looked in the entire building without going besides going
I
upstairs.
wouldn't go up the stairs completely until Irina comes along.
And you know,
Yes.
Tao would say, if we see any more, show them Marina's sword.
Indeed.
And hopefully they'll recognize it.
All right.
The stairs are squeaking
Indeed.
and giggling.
Giggling or crying?
Oh, you're right.
It's almost the same.
Well, when you consider Varenka's weight.
All right.
Are you calling Brinka fat?
As you
Big, solid,
Chunky.
Sturdy.
sturdy.
Sturdy, yeah, there you go. Sturdy. A sturdy woman.
very attractive. So Irina, I picture as the heroine from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
All right. So very attractive.
You were talking
Got a little thing for
Oh,
Kelly.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the husky older sister. Sturdy older sister.
Statue
There you
a
go.
veritable Amazon.
There you go.
Narrow windows allow dim light to enter this 5-foot wide spiral staircase. As you climb through, there's windows. As you look out the windows, you can see a cemetery outside the windows. Tucked behind the mansion is a fog-shrouded cemetery enclosed by 7-foot tall fence of wrought iron. In the northeast corner stands a mausoleum. As you pass by, you can see that some of the graves are disturbed,
Like 3 of them.
at least.
Yeah, the
Well,
picture would imply that.
Count.
Yeah.
Well, 3 that you see there,
Oh.
maybe another 2 on the other side.
So there might be 2 more.
Okay.
At least 5 from this cemetery.
Are you saying there might be another cemetery?
There's 5 in this cemetery.
Let's
Okay.
just say this place is a necromancer's wet dream.
All right. You come to the. Oh, did I miss one?
So here's a question: has it been more than 10 minutes?
No, not yet.
So
All right.
what?
So then my flame blade is still casting bright light for 10 feet, so we can see just fine going up the stairs.
All right, Irina, you're leading the group. Varenka, you're leading the group, and you get to the top of the stairs. And let's get rid of this. 24.
Cool chair.
Oh,
It looks overlooking the chapel.
Chapel balcony. This wooden balcony overhangs the mansion's chapel. An exquisitely carved wooden throne rests at the west end. Between 2 doors and narrow archways lead to spiral staircases going up and down, right? So you can keep going up these spiral staircases if you chose. Hanging from the high ceiling is an iron chandelier with candle holders shaped like tiny silver dragons.
So is that chandelier like hanging over the altar
It's
downstairs?
It's here.
Yeah. And is it lit?
No.
Ah.
So, do you make your way into the room, Varenka?
No, I'm gonna keep going.
You're gonna keep going up.
Yeah.
Skip this floor. All right.
Well, it's got a chair.
It's got 2 doors behind it, but yeah.
Yeah. We know generally where those go.
No, we don't.
The throne rooms, that main entry hall.
There's a second floor.
Second floor.
Yeah. But I mean, we don't know about that. We know about that.
So, Strider,
Spider.
Get to the top, work our way down.
Varenka starts to keep going up. Strider?
I want to check out the throne.
And so
Sit there.
you mentioned to Varenka and said, hold on, I'm gonna go check this out.
I wanna sit on the throne.
Behind Strider is Olak. And then Ta. And then Irina, Gloin, Ruckus.
Yeah. So
And this has to be within sight of. That's gonna be hard to do in this bar.
I wouldn't. It should be going right now.
All right.
all right.
So- Yeah. So we're actually. Strider went to check out the throne, It's got the cool carvings, right? But nothing else is written about it.
Any gems or anything of value? Gold inlay?
Any book?
It doesn't say that. There's no book.
This would look great at the Owlbear Lodge.
You have to take everything that's not nailed down.
Anything that's
I'm
not
assuming
nailed
this
down.
is a
Yeah.
large, sturdy thing. It's
You
probably got
take a minute to really, really check it out. It's a cool chair. That's it.
no hidden compartments
No
in the
hidden
base.
No, I'm not hiding anything from you.
That's fine.
It's just not there.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. Olak, you come up behind him. You see Varinka kind of hand on hip, tapping her foot, saying, "Come on, can we go up here?"
Got a whole floor here to search.
And so you walk in, and she kind of steps down into the middle of it, looks behind you, and there's Ta. And what does Ta do?
Oh yeah, I'm interested in the chair.
Yeah, you come in, you walk around, and you ask Strider, do you see anything interesting? You go in, and you sit down in it, and it's like, yeah, this would look good at the head of our table.
It fits me perfectly.
It's a little stiff, the back is a little straight, but yeah,
Yeah.
promotes good posture.
I would add, as Arena comes around the corner, I would ask her, hey, why don't you sit in the chair?
Irina?
Interesting thought. Yes.
Why? Sit in action. No sitting. No time for sit. Fine.
You have the sword.
And he looks up to Ta.
Obviously a special sword.
Yeah, I would say.
Varinka would like me to sit here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And she goes, you
Have a
step
seat.
out, and she steps in. She sits down. Fine. Fine.
The chandelier.
And the secret door pops out the box.
And the chandelier lights up. No, it doesn't.
The paladins are cured.
Happy? Happy?
The light
Now,
shines down on the dark.
can we move on?
Angels descend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got something I want to do.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Yeah,
Well,
Ruckus.
Ruckus was kind of glowing. You were kind of ahead of him. Anything for you?
No,
Sorry, Ruckus, you were last.
I'm just kind of following along. Just make.
All right, so Ruckus, you make your entrance.
So I'm going to do my dancing lights on the chandelier. So they're like in the right place as if the chandelier was lit up.
And a secret room open. No, nothing. I mean, you light up the room.
And the
But
goons
not
downstairs
happens to
still
the
praying away, nothing.
Oh, you kind of still had those, didn't you? I don't know if they would have gone away.
Yeah, that was,
Whatever. Yeah, you let them up there. No, nothing special. Sorry.
They don't change
That's
their
right.
chains.
I'm showing them the light. Dang it.
That is not the light
light
they're
they've
looking
lost, is what he said. The light they've lost. What is the light they've lost?
Their life.
Well, I said light they've
I know,
lost.
but he's saying the light that
The
they
light
lost is
is
their
their-
life.
Could be.
Could be.
How do you show
How do we
them
get
that?
them back to life?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
As you guys debate this, Arena goes, Strider, can we go? Can we push on?
I'll be falling in with Irina. I'd want to keep her close to my hip.
Can we do this whole 1, 2, 3 thing that you and was so cool?
What am I saying?
1, 2,
Well, let's get Brent.
3, and she opens the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I was okay with it until I was going
ready?
to
1,
say
2, 3, go.
we're going
I would have
or is
been
it 1, 2,
walking
and
with
go.
her the chair.
Yeah, all right. You open the door.
Those things are monstrous.
All right, so there's actually no description for this, but you see alcoves with curtains in front of them to the left and right, doors in front of you. Strider, you move up to that curtain, and Arena follows your lead.
I have my flame blade poised, and I snap open the curtain.
And seeing that, she does this. She pulls her sword and she throws open hers at the same time. Start with yours.
It's a shower.
21. All right, 21. A red velvet curtain hangs in front of an alcove in the northeast corner of this hall. Alcove is empty except for the narrow windows in the back walls. And she does the same thing. The curtain flings it open. It ripples ever so slightly. But in front of Irina, a black cloth covers something atop of a white marble pedestal. And she kind of looks back, and I assume, Varinka, by then you're kind of behind her. Right? And she looks at you and
I want to be within 5 feet of her.
yeah, and she steps forward to uncover it.
What? I'm sorry. What is she seeking? I'm sorry, my mind was somewhere else.
A black cloth covers something atop a white marble pedestal.
No!
She steps forward and she reaches for here.
There are traps around every corner. Everything is lethal to you.
Fine, you do it then.
You might
And
be
I will
allergic to
summon my
dust.
echo. And my echo will pull the...
All right, beneath the black cloth is a severed head of
Brinka.
Tota.
What?
It's Katota's severed head, right there.
I look over.
I change shape to get rid of my head. It's just me can't do that.
So... Creepy. My echo will pick up the head.
And say Katota.
Meanwhile, Brinka will say, step back to an arena.
And as you pick it up, it's almost like you sink into it a little as you pick it up.
This is still your echo holding it, right? Yeah.
It's really heavy, but
Alas.
I knew
him
Well,
He was...
He was.
Strider! Take a look at this.
what? By now, everyone's come in though.
Hey, Tom!
Look, Tom.
I was wondering where I put that.
It feels squish.
It's odd.
Wait, I don't know what it feels like.
It does.
It
You said it was heavy.
As you. I don't know. I don't know what you know. I don't know.
It's picked up.
Yeah.
I maybe see the squishiness.
Perception check.
yeah, you see the hands go in, so.
Nope.
Yeah, you picked it up. You're actually a little surprised that she could pick it up.
What's going on?
You said you should never move things like that, and there's your echo already picked it up.
Like that group?
Yeah.
As this is happening, Loin and Olak, there's doors in front of you.
Yeah, no, I am ready and eager to open it.
Yeah, you open that door.
Yeah.
We're in the door kicking mood tonight.
23.
Out around the water.
Rainwater seeps through the cracks in the ceiling and flows into a pool on the sagging floor. The pool fills about half the room. Bare stone shelves line the walls.
Anything interesting on the shelves?
There's an assortment of loot, of refuse on the shelves. I guess the question is, do you want to step in there and check it out?
Oh, yes, 100%.
Fantastic. You get to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh dear.
They didn't have a wet floor sign.
No, the floor was sagging.
Oh, that is a natural 20.
Yeah, so the floor collapses beneath your weight, and as you fall, you reach with one hand, and you're holding on, dangling from a hole in the floor. I guess Strider and Katota, you hear this. Ah! Well, Strider dives across the floor. That's the number 21.
How are you hanging in there?
Dives the floor.
Oh, not that.
I'm sorry.
Overshoots.
I should stop helping. It doesn't help. And Katota, how do you react?
How are you hanging in there?
Yeah, you just said, give me. This is a feat of dexterity as you try to grab it.
Okay.
I would be like right behind Strider.
Well, you kind of casually walk behind him.
Right.
You can grab his
Just
feet if
kinda
he
like-
falls.
So what am I doing? Is this dex or
Dexterity
Still severed head.
check.
dexterity? Regular check.
Yeah, add your
It's
bonus,
a
whatever
big
bonus you
guy.
have.
It's 12.
Yeah, so I mean, you put your hand on his, all right, and now I need a strength check with advantage from Olak as you try to pull yourself up.
That's
No, from
a
him.
17, I think. Yes,
17. Yeah, you with Strider's help, you pull back into the room, crawl back on. That was close. I mean, that was going to be probably 3d6 damage, and you would have ended up in the room underneath you.
You wouldn't have hung in there very well.
I've never seen a mosquito in here.
Well, that's some sort of a gnat or something else.
Hold on.
It's a bug killing machine. It's killed
I get these strange triangle, almost look like fruit bugs.
They come from the drones.
And I got drains all and the bare brick stone walls behind me. Anyway,
All right, so
All right.
Alok's safe. Yay.
all right. At the same time, Glowing
Opens the door.
opens the door and steps in.
Well, I don't step in. I'm opening the door. Don't be putting
And it collapses.
Make it serious.
No, that's not.
my dexterity sucks.
No, well, that room wasn't as.
The room contains an iron tub and has wood paneling on the walls that rises to a height of 3 feet. Above the paneling, the walls are painted with a continuous faded mural of the mountainscape.
Like a bathtub?
Oh yeah.
This is a mansion, man.
Yeah, this sounds good after a long day's trip. Oh my god.
This is probably the first indoor bathroom we've seen in a while.
Actually, well, since the sludgy one in the Albert Lodge.
Oh yeah, forgot about that one.
Hey, to the lodge, 2 bathrooms.
I don't know if anyone wants to
Dude,
use
I
that
was
one
like,
again.
this iron tub would be awesome at the lodge.
Yeah!
Put that on top of a fire outside. You'd have yourself a little
Yeah.
spot. Sauna, yeah.
There you go. I like how ours
Got a lot of work for the wagon.
So other than
Out this place.
that, there's nothing really
We were
in
told we
here.
could.
Hey, it's not very far.
I don't really see any reason to go in here.
Really.
I will tell Todd that, hey, there's a bathtub over here.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We're back to Ruckus. You haven't done anything in a while. You're kind of in the middle, looking left, looking right.
Yep.
Head, screaming, bathtub.
That's where odds go south.
Go south. You look at the head.
Gross. Let's see what. I'll just kind of look at the hallway around the corner.
Yeah. So you move down here. Look down there.
My echo would silently go.
I don't want it.
2 stone balconies flank the main foyer. Balusters carved to resemble knights in shining armor support their elegantly carved stone railings. Weapons and shields festoon the walls along each of these walkways, while alabaster busts of handsome men flank hallways that lead north and south away from the foyer. At the west end of each balcony is an archway that leads to a spiral staircase going up.
Are any of those weapons and shields looking really good? Are they magical?
So I
just want to go check out the closest statue.
Yep, it's exactly that.
So the
Weapon shields hanging on the walls are non-magical. The busts displayed atop the wooden pedestals depict various human guises. Okay. Their eyes seem to watch the characters as they walk by. But the fact is just, it's...
okay, nothing special. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Good enough.
Let's go back to Varinka, finish this storyline.
So yeah,
You have a bust, a head that looks just like
I
Katota.
think I put it back,
You put it back?
and
Now is it like clean cut on the bottom, or is it like looks like a severed head? Like
It's clean cut on the bottom.
I would look at the bust pedestal. Was there anything about the pedestal?
It's a solid stone block.
Okay, I'd put it back on it. And,
And you cover it back up?
yeah,
Alright.
leave that alone, Irina.
You don't know where it's been.
Much less where it came from.
And she just kind of rolls her eyes at you as you step away. Back over here to Strider and Katota and Olak. As you stand up and you turn to walk away, you notice the curtain in front of the alcove that it's closed.
What?
Really? You closed it before you came to rescue me?
No, I didn't. There's something going on. We're going to check this out closer.
So I'll open it back up.
All right.
You say, I thought you left this open. And you open it up, there's nothing there.
So I'm gonna go into the alcove
Yep.
and then close the curtain.
Yeah, it's dark.
Is there
A
anything?
little light from underneath, but it's
You
dark.
said there's windows there.
Oh, there's windows behind you.
Is there anything on the back of the curtain? Is there a mural or a tapestry or?
It's red velvet. You know, it's kind of.
You feel the gentle breeze of someone's breath on your ear.
On the back of your neck.
I feel that.
Gloin, Vrinkas, and Irina, you move into the main hall. And as you walk away, you hear the sound of metal rings sliding on a rod.
Turn around and I see that the curtain closed on.
Yeah.
Self-closing curtains.
Alright.
That's a feature. They could work with a lot.
Yeah. I think it's something
Exactly
somebody
what I was
else can
thinking.
figure
You
out.
think the missus might like it if the door just closed on its own.
Right, exactly.
Why was it Ta's head?
Go back
Indeed.
there. Let's find out if it's still possible.
Well, no, I'm going to move on, but I'm thinking about it.
It
Okay.
might not.
Because
be.
Ta wasn't in the room.
There may
He was
not-
on the throne.
There may not be a reason.
But if he was the last one on the throne,
Uh-oh.
he wasn't the last one on the throne, she was.
Oh, split the party, split the
Well, you're on the other.
We can see each other.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why I'm like that.
You do see the stairways going down to a landing that goes down to the main room below. The question is, where do you want to go from here?
Was that... Zoom out a little more. I know we shouldn't know what's in there, but... Okay, so that hallway is just open to outside.
This hallway, yeah.
Yeah,
As
we can see-
Ruckus, you look down there and you can see the weather outside as the fog kind of presses in. Right. You would see spider webs on the end of this hallway.
By that open door.
You should go check
But
it
we
out.
don't know what's in the room,
Right.
so I've tried to play it straight.
Yep. Good call.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
Oh,
you
I left those there.
We do want to clear them. Well, clear everything, right?
So yeah, if it's my turn, I would, at least go peek
It's
in the
either go up
doorway.
the stairs or
You go here to peek.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a stealth check.
I was expecting initiative.
a spider breaks through the wall like the Kool-Aid.
Stealth, okay. A whopping 9.
Yeah. As you step in this, the floor creaks, and the spider, in an instant, jumps, looks at you, and jumps sideways out of the room.
Scared cat.
And it's that big. Dang.
Oh, this is the granddad. It didn't. Well, hold
Mom
on.
and Dad.
Well, goodbye.
Well, at least it left.
Yeah, but I don't feel the need to go poking around
Yeah,
in
no,
there to see
absolutely
what's
not.
left behind.
You startled it. Excellent.
Yeah,
Moving on.
especially because I'm by myself at the moment. Okay.
And you,
yeah.
what do?
Hit back.
Withdrawal.
All right.
Ah, you don't go into the room? The spider's gone though.
Well, then
It's
Carl
weekend.
crawls up.
As you're backing away, you see it crawl up its head in the middle of this doorway. It shoots some poison at you. I need a Constitution saving throw.
I expect the lead, not poison.
Yeah.
Con
I would
saving.
we would have been following him. We wouldn't have let him go like all that distance without us.
Fair enough.
14.
There you go. That's
So now you get to watch him get poisoned.
no.
What?
14.
14? I think we must have circled through my songs.
But he did.
Several times. And that's okay.
Alright.
I'll give you some music recommendations.
It's like the Kids Bop version
It-
of all the Halloween songs.
It was, what was your saving throw?
14.
Alright, you actually did save.
Yes.
So you take half of.
Half.
Oh. Only half poison?
You take 5 poison damage. and you can feel your muscles starting to tighten up. A familiar feeling from just a little bit ago that you were able to shake off, and as you see it try to press in, but it's tight for it. Just stop. I don't know. It's not you. It's me.
I was gonna say.
But it's bouncing around, and I can't. It seems to barely fit.
Fireball.
As you back up, I assume,
Yes.
and you run into Irina, but Irina looks at Gloin and Varinka to either side of her, and like, oh, what are we doing?
Get over here.
Do I see
Can
it?
I?
Yeah, Gloin, go.
So,
Fireball.
should be a big-
Okay.
Gloin, fireballs it.
Wow. Okay.
Well, duh.
Well, yeah.
Did
So
you
how many of
really
those do you
use a
get?
fireball on a spider?
3 or
It's a
4.
really big
okay.
spider.
Have at it.
It's a spider.
You didn't
the
ask how
size
big the
of
hallway was.
That's right.
Blowback is going to kill us all.
Nah.
No, it's
Well,
a
it's
30.
never gonna
It's a
kill
long
Irina.
hallway.
It's
Come
a
on.
sphere.
Wake up.
Yeah.
with
You
a-
can center it on its like back end and only take out half the hallway. It's all good.
Let's be
Light 'em up!
Let's be a little heat
I'm
wave.
trying.
And the building is half falling apart.
You said the building's all stone.
It's
It's
stone.
mostly stone.
Can we pull up your sheet?
Except for the portion that.
It is 8:57
Oh,
if you
laptop.
wanted to make this a good spot to stop.
No, it just got interesting.
Let's see how his fireball goes.
Let's see how the fireball goes.
Come on. Wake up.
This is your new computer?
Yeah, I just updated
Campaigns.
10, whatever.
Dark Queen View Campaign.
I think it's a level 3
Boy.
spell. It's probably 5 or 6 d6 or something like that. I can't remember.
Fireball level 3, 8d6.
8d6.
8 d6.
Yes.
It's a good one to
I
have.
didn't ask how big the room was.
That's right.
I said I'm
8
throwing
there you go.
a fireball.
And it gets a saving throw,
it gets
right? Dexterity saving throw?
16.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
+3. This is +3. 13, it fails.
All right. 8d6. You need some more?
6.
7, 8. Boom. Would you like?
Ooh, there's a 6 in there.
That one's a
What?
5 that you can't hardly see. 11, 14, 16, 17, 19, 22, 25.
25 points of damage. As it bursts into flames, and it starts to squeal in agony as it backs out of the hallway, and it expects to find webs behind it, but there isn't, and it just kind of falls as it grapples at the floor, but it disappears, falling below.
Nice. Good job. That'll work.
Well, you just cast 18 spells.
I'm just trying to go down.
All right.
Okay, you want me to hit?
Would you like to
cast-
move?
I suggest we all back out of the doorway.
Varinka, what do you do?
I hit cast for you, so it kept track of it.
He
Oh, thank you.
cast fireball, right, and it fell backwards or something?
It
Lit it up.
it-
I was like, hey, oh,
Alright, well, that
never
was
mind. Never mind.
It's not showing up
You don't
on
know
my
if it's
thing.
dead.
like,
Just you can't see it anymore.
everybody okay?
it
Is it
and
right?
fire backed out and fell below. Grasped for a second.
we all got a nice warm. Woo. Okay.
So what do you do?
I asked Ruckus, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You took like
Smell
5 points of
of
And
damage.
burnt
then I
spider.
looked at Arena and I said, that is why you don't rush into a situation.
There's no
Rushing
rushing.
killed it.
I just looked.
Oh yeah, we could have killed it, but it more likely could have killed you.
Fine. Now what?
I'm trying to teach her some.
Discipline.
Basic survival skill.
She moves to the
middle
next
is-
door.
Oh, she's moving.
She moves to the next door.
I'll be right on her hip.
Are we ready?
Wait, is she saying that?
She looks at Gloin and you as you follow her. And
Me too.
it's like
Me too.
I'll be right next to her. I'll grab her and say, don't open up a door without us.
She's
And
waiting.
I'm getting.
She's waiting.
Well, she shouldn't.
I'm waiting.
Oh, I also have wall of fire.
You need to act like the mature lady that you're supposed to be.
Mature lady.
I know
she's a
this
young
can be
girl.
very exciting. You got those adrenaline pumping.
She's like 20 something.
Yeah, she's old enough to know better.
21, young 20s.
Exciting, I get it.
Did
But
you hear
this is
what I
also very
said?
dangerous.
What'd you
I
say?
also have a firewall. Wall of fire.
Nice.
The ring of fire.
Okay. This
Now that
is,
everybody's there,
this is a pretty good place to stop.
Yes.
Next week, Arena kills.
Fun night. We cleared a lot, but there's still a lot to go in this.
Oh yes.
and we haven't even gone to the top level yet.
No.
I'm assuming third level is top level.
Well, there's a tower. We don't know how many floors that has.
Dave, point for clarification. When we were in the chapel and I went up the stairs, could I have gone down the stairs?
No.
Okay.
So there's no basement.
No basement.
Well, not there.
Yeah. There was no entrance to any dungeon or cellar at that point.
Probably been a good place for them to have an escape hatches to escape Strahd. Too bad they didn't think of that.
Boy, all this rain.
Well,
Okay.
it's good because I put
Bad
down
time for
some grass
harvest.
seed on the weekend.
So next
What?
week,
I put down
right?
grass seed
No
last weekend,
conflicts?
so I'm liking it.
Great session, and I am going to
Oh, yeah.
end our stream.
So I,
Might want to check that the grass seed
it's
wouldn't
terrible
wash
for the
away.
farmers.
Like,
Though. They can't